Okay, that's strange. Okay, just click the live button. And we are live. How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you and be here again on another live stream. 2 live streams in 2 nights. How lucky. There's actually a reason. There's actually a reason behind that. Is because I'm actually flippin' tired.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like playing games. I don't feel like doing anything right now. Even editing. I just, a stream is so much easier. Just pop it on and, and chat with you guys. But we got some pretty cool news. We try not to say too much, but say a lot.
Hey, it's been a good day today.
It's been a good day,
can
yes.
say something.
Yes. So, we'll get to that in a bit. But as you could probably see from RJ's webcam on her... Yeah. Oh, you have to... Yeah, so it's looking a little bit bare there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of missing things. So, yeah, we started moving a couple of things over to the new place. We haven't moved in yet, but we get there. But I hope everything is running smoothly, guys. Is my mic even on? Yeah, okay. Shh. Imagine if it wasn't. Imagine if it wasn't. It was muted. Imagine if it was muted. Yeah, so super excited. We just want to move, RJ. It's taking forever, but it's at least there is a goal, So it's fine.
Yeah. The thing is, tomorrow we're going to start doing the clothes that are in black bags.
Yeah.
We're going to start doing the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And we're going to finish clearing out the kitchen.
Yeah. So we're not going to have much left. We'll just leave things around.
And the stuff that's downstairs here.
Yeah.
Where the majority of the storage is, we're not using it.
Yeah,
because
underneath
it's not
RJ there.
So we need to clean this area out.
Lots of cleaning to be done. Fly Girl, how's it going? Flip, how's it going? DG, how's it going? Who else? Padre! It's been a long time since I've seen you, Padre. How's things been? Paul, how are you? We are doing really great. We are so happy. It's a good time. It is a really good time. You know what usually happens? Sometimes when life is going really good, my YouTube doesn't do so well. When YouTube goes really well, my life isn't going so good. So I don't know why, but that's just how it works. Lately YouTube's been a bit down, but it's getting better. We're working on it. We're doing some content. We're getting it going again. It's not a problem. And especially this week now is challenging for us, I think, because now we got to make content on top of moving.
Moving, yes.
Yeah. So we keep trying.
Yeah, today we've been working non-stop. I think we were since 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All day, just going up and down, cleaning, start moving boxes, and we are limited with boxes, so I have to pack everything in boxes, take it up to a new place, unpack, and then take the boxes back, and then start packing again, and go back and forth with the same boxes. Because we don't have a lot of boxes to store or pack away.
Yeah, it's not far, by the way, guys. It's walkable. We just walk to our new place. It's like...
Yeah.
You can count 10 seconds and we're at the new place. So you don't actually have to worry about too much. It's not that long. So, taking a box, emptying it, come back. It's not a big deal, as it may sound. It's not too bad. Greetings from the UK. Currently twined with Hades. What?
Twinned with Hades. Hades is a new... Is a new Nintendo Switch game that got released.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. So.
It's called Hades. I've seen it before.
Oh, any good? Yeah. Is it good or are you enjoying it? That's the question you should be asking. Good evening. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you guys here. We're just having a chat. Ask us questions. If you guys keep asking us questions, it makes it easier for us on this live stream.
Yeah, definitely. Any questions at all? Boxes are always a problem. They're usually all over the place until you need them. That's true. I remember the first month when we moved in, we had to throw away tons of boxes. Now we currently need them.
Yeah, and it's difficult to get rid of them as well, because they're so big and bulky, and it's annoying. And another thing that I really don't like is the fact that every time you buy an appliance, every time, like a fridge or a microwave, they always tell you, keep the boxes if in case something goes wrong. But if you keep the boxes to everything you buy, you need a second house to put those bloody boxes in. There's so many boxes, it's insane. And I kid you not, if you throw those boxes away, something will happen to your machinery. It's just, If you keep them, nothing will happen. But if you throw them away, something will happen, and you can't take them back. So annoying.
Apparently it's hot, like it's summer in the UK, and Hades is in lane for hell. So, I've sorry.
I figured that's what he was talking
Hades
about.
was like hot. So.
Well, sorry to be you, man. The weather in South Africa is just like it's perfect.
It's cold. I got my
No, it's perfect.
back on again.
No, it's perfect. It must stay this way. It mustn't get any hotter. We don't need it that way. I'm happy. Happy.
A lot of business making Biltong boxes.
Biltong.
Yeah, that would be good.
I would love some biltong right now.
We were actually thinking of making our own Biltong at some point.
I still want to do it.
That was like a long time ago.
It's not hard to do. It's very easy. It's very simple. Murphy's Law. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It happens with everything. It's kind of scary.
My dad's got bad luck with Murphy's Law. Hey, he blames it every day.
Define hotter than hell for the UK. I don't know. In South Africa, my experience, I like it. You know, especially where I'm at now, it doesn't get extremely hot. Where I used to stay, where it was near the coast, which would get really, really hot. But now I'm in a good environment. I don't think I would want anything less or more. I think it's perfect where I am right now. What do you think, RJ? RJ's freezing. She says, I want that beach.
It's going to be even colder right now. There's no carpets here.
Yeah, there's nothing downstairs.
There's barely anything downstairs to keep me warm right now. So I'm going to be even colder. I've got to rely on blankets, hoodies, jackets, socks, even if it has to be doubled, beanies, for the next 5 days.
Next 5 days, yes. 87 degrees in Oregon, USA. I don't know Fahrenheit, so I won't know.
Hot.
I won't know. Food Lovers sells ready to hang biltong dry horse. Food Lovers isn't very common here where we stay, so yeah.
Food Lovers Market is.
It's a bit of a distance.
Shop. Yeah, it's a bit of a distance from here.
But I've been to the one in Johannesburg, and wow, they had the biggest biltong stand I've ever seen. And they just piled that on. They just piled the stand. It's like, it was a round place, and there was biltong on the roof of that place. It was biltong on the stands, it was biltong everywhere. I'm assuming people eat a lot of biltong there. So. Biltong's like beef jerky, by the way.
I'm actually starting up a biltong business. We usually have a shop doing exactly that, but the rest was crazy. It went from 9,000 rand a month to 15 in less than a year. You mean the rent?
Good. Oh, that's not good. The rent.
If you mean the rent, then it's bad. But if you mean the profit,
yeah, I don't know. I
then
don't
it's
know what you
good.
meant.
So I don't know what
You
mean
know,
there.
my father had a really good idea for a biltong, beef jerky, whatever, idea. Especially for malls and stuff. If you could get like a little cart, you know, big enough that you can push, but big enough to store all the biltong inside, and then every day you just get in the cart and you just basically push it around the mall, and you just sell it offhand like that. I think that is like so much nicer. Or you can find a spot where you can put this cart, and then you can just sell it off the cart. I think that's something I've always wanted to do, but I don't know.
He says the rent.
The rent. That's insane. Yes.
Maybe we should make everyone sweatier. There you go.
Make them hot, RJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them hot. So there you go.
Sorry, I joined late. What is biltong? Biltong is like beef jerky. It's just the South African edition, but apparently, actually not apparently, I actually think so because I've had beef jerky before. Biltong is 10 times better. Biltong is amazing. So if you think beef jerky is nice, just imagine what biltong tastes like.
So good.
You gotta try it, guys. You gotta do it.
Especially if it's got some chili in it.
No, I don't
For
want
me.
that. No.
Faster wet, the better.
Yeah, you get like dry biltong, wet biltong, all sorts of flavors, barbecue, spare rib, everything. You can get any flavor you like. Biltong is beef jerky, just better. Yeah, I think so, because I've had beef jerky before, and it's nice. Excuse me. But I much prefer the biltong over that. But I still like beef jerky as well. You know, I like both. They're nice.
We have it in the UK now, and yes, it is amazing. Like, I've got
Yes.
a family
Yeah.
who makes their own biltong there in the UK. It's called the South African shop. I don't know where exactly it is in the UK, but I've got family there who's owners of it. They make their own biltong and they sell the local stuff that we have here. They sell it locally there as well.
Like what is it, Borrel or Marmot?
I think it's Marmite. I'm not sure. Really,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not sure
sure.
because I
But
know,
no,
yeah,
they sell the South African stuff,
Milo.
the
It'll be like
chips,
Milo
Milo.
and yeah, all the South African stuff that it's very common here. Rick Coffee, I think Rick Coffee is also
Coffee is also there.
South
Guarantee.
African. I think that's also South African.
Guarantee. Greetings from Central USA. Hello.
Hey, Panthro, it's good to see you again. If you guys are just joining in on tonight's stream and wondering what this is about, we're just sitting, we're chatting with you guys, letting you guys know what's happening. I don't really have time to do any other content tonight besides this. This is the easiest thing for us to do right now. We've been
Yeah.
very busy moving our stuff and getting all that done today, so there's no room to do any videos or anything or editing. And there probably won't be room tomorrow. I'll try to do something. I did release a video for the patrons and members today that they can go check out. It's very short, but it is something. So we're trying our very hardest to get content out this week. It's very difficult for us. Next month's going to be, I think, challenging because of the power outs.
Oh yeah.
But
So
yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
most likely we're gonna wake up early tomorrow. There's a couple of things I have to do tomorrow. Wait for the internet guys to pitch up and tell me when they're gonna be installing it. So that's that. We are waiting for lawyers. They need to tell us X, Y, and Z. We need to start moving up stuff early to the new place, so in the afternoon we could try maybe make some content later. Oh, busy day tomorrow.
It is. It's good for the muscles, though. I need to exercise. I've got to get.
I'm so tired. Look at my eyes. It's like so droopy. I don't even feel like playing World of Warcraft.
Got to get that fat away. Yes, I don't. I'm probably not going to play. I tried to play Battlefield today, and that was just like that didn't work out.
Here's a question. What is your favorite game when you're not recording or streaming for YouTube? Well, Mr. Rich is currently playing Battlefield.
There's not a favorite game. It's very difficult, like, to say a favorite game. I would say a favorite game would be like Conan Exiles. Really enjoy that game. But
You haven't started playing the game for a while.
no, not for a while because there's an update coming, so I want to play the update. Rick, coffee is not coffee. Yeah, I know. But it is what it is. It is coffee. It's your substitute coffee. Let's call it that. So yeah, I don't have a favorite game, but I do play like random games, like when I feel like it. I played Company of Heroes for a while, then I get bored of that, then I go play Men of War. Don't like that, then I play World of Warcraft. Don't like that, and I go play some Age of Empires. You know, I jump around a lot. I like games where I can dig my teeth into, like Conan Exiles, where you gotta build a base, you gotta collect resources, you gotta make the base bigger, you gotta defend the base. Like 7 Days, of course. That's the type of games I like.
Pittsburgh's asking, did you form an LLC to buy the house? What do you mean by that, the LLC?
Sounds like a company or something. No. The question's no. I didn't form nothing.
It's limited liability company.
No, yeah.
Business
I figured,
structure
yeah.
allowed by state statutes. Never heard that word in my life. Each state may use different regulations, checks, blah, 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 blah.
No, we didn't. We just got our house under ourselves, you know, or me. So yeah, nothing special I did with it. The banks liked the YouTube payslips and the Patreons and stuff, so it was good. I was happy about that. I play League of Legends. I have a serious love-hate relationship with that game. Yeah, I don't play League. I've played Dota for a while, but then I stopped. It's not really my type of game. I don't like games where, especially League and Dota, have the same kind of concept where every game is different, and you have to get money and stuff just to buy some gear for that specific game, and then win that game and then lose everything, and then just start again. No, that becomes very repetitive for me. I don't really like that. I like games like World of Warcraft where you can develop your character and you can go ahead and just
I don't see you play the game.
No, but if I had to pick between them, that's what I prefer that. I like games where you can progress further onto something you've already started with, so yeah.
I I would like to answer Fast Stepper's question. What question is your favorite game when you're not recording or streaming for YouTube?
Yeah, what's yours? World of Warcraft.
For the Horde.
World of Warcraft. That's an easy
For the
question.
Horde.
For the Horde. World of Warcraft is definitely by far RJ's favorite. She loves that.
Sorry, but yeah. If that was all Mr. Rich's fault. He showed me the game, and that's done.
She loves World of Warcraft. She's gone, guys. She's just gone. She's addicted. It's over. You can say goodbye to RJ.
And it's not like I'm playing it every day.
You know you want to. You know you want to.
I'm too tired to play any game tonight.
Yeah. Shovel Fighter, interesting name. Hi both, been catching up on your content. Great news on the new home. Glad for the both of you. Thank you, Shovel. Yes, we're so happy. We can't wait till we get moved in properly. Guys, is my stream something wrong?
No, it shouldn't be.
Because it drops. It goes for like 40 people watching, and then it goes all the way to 19, and then 40 again, and then all the way to 19. So just let me know if there's any problems. It's so strange.
You can see on my end, since it still says 38 on my end.
Finally got time to get into Elden Ring. Great game. I haven't played that. I don't think I'm brave enough to play a game like that. Honestly, I don't think I am. I think that game is quite challenging. So Flip says, limited liability corporation that protects your personal assets. I don't have any assets, sorry.
You do actually?
Not really, not many. It doesn't matter, whatever it is. Most of my assets are paid for.
The car. You got a car.
Paid for.
Paid assets. Yeah, paid for. Your house is not fully paid for.
Yeah, but that's the only thing you got to worry about.
Yes.
That's like literally the only thing you got to worry about, yeah.
What about your computer?
No. Oh, so you're talking about like insurance type of policy stuff here. No, that's not important. Why waste your money on those things? I don't believe in those things, guys. You know, like insurance and stuff, put money away towards this when you could just do it yourself. You could put money away yourself. I don't really believe in that stuff.
Yeah, we were being called by a couple of companies asking if we wanted some insurance.
I said no.
Like,
no.
No. If we want to get some sort of insurance, it will probably be in the future a life or hospital insurance.
That's the only thing I will have an exception on.
But not the house.
Not the house, no.
Honestly, it's not a big deal for us.
You must remember, we're living in a gated estate, right? And this estate has a body corporate. And anything that happens to the outside is on them. Because we pay a levy fee every month that they maintain the garden, the pool, the clubhouse,
windows,
the electric fence, the windows, roof maintenance, geyser maintenance, all those things.
Yeah, the lights outside, if the lights are too blue, it's on them. If something happens to the door on the outside, it's on them. The garden, if something happens to the garden, they have to sort it out. Yes.
Any leaks, plumbing, all that, that's totally
it's
them.
on them.
We don't have anything got to do with that. So that's why I think insurance for me specifically is useless. Because if let's say my PC breaks now, honestly, I don't care. I'll just buy a new one. I do have some money on the side that, for emergencies, I can quickly do it, So, yeah.
Or Mr. Reach could use my computer for like a week until his parts come.
So it's not a huge train smash. Invest in a petrol generator for power outages. No, we're not allowed to have generators where I stay.
Yeah, it's actually against the rules.
It's against the rules, yeah.
What we're allowed to have is an inverter.
Yes, which we do have. We just need to get some more batteries, and then we'll be able to actually run my PC during our streams and stuff. Or at least my PC, not both of ours.
Yeah. We didn't bother with payment insurance. We just overpaid the mortgage like mad. After 15 years, the place is almost paid off.
Yes, Dean, that's exactly what we plan on doing. We plan on paying off our mortgage a little bit more than they're actually asking for every month. I was suggested by family to do this as well. It's very important because our mortgage goes to 20 years. So we got 20 years to pay the bank back. We got to pay them back. I think it's 2 million rand. Yeah.
So
it came to around maybe just below that now because the the interest rates and stuff have changed. So it's about 2 million rand we owe the bank back now after getting a loan for 1.5, I think it was. Or 1.1 because we put down the
It's 1.1 because we put down a deposit.
Yes. So yeah, we owe them 2 mil. About. So we got to pay them back that, which is fine. That's within 20 years of what they told us to pay, but we're going to pay more than that just to kind of reduce the amount every month.
So what we do, we're going to deposit the money into the bank where we're not going to touch. So we're going to put in more payments than usual into that bank. So when there's a time come when we have a month, we don't have to pay because there's already X amount in the bank.
Yeah.
For that. So that's pretty good.
Fast Stepper says, so you guys are basically living in what we call States Homeowner Association. No. Mm-mm. Homeowner Association is something that everybody is a part of here in South Africa. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm not entirely sure. But I think anybody who owns a home has to be a part of that. But that doesn't do nothing for you. You know, you don't get any perks by doing that. Nothing.
Homeowner Association is a legal body which is individual properties are exclusively owned, while the communal infrastructure and facilities are owned by the association.
That sounds very familiar, yes. So maybe he is right.
That is HOA. That is what it means. Yeah.
Okay. So no, I did mention that I wasn't 100% sure about that. But yes, I would assume so. But I can't tell you for sure. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I'm still new. I'm a new home buyer. Super important.
Yes, so it says you're formally owned, full title of freehold housing establishments such as apartment houses, parks, roads, common areas. We are basically a home, HOAs.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah. So that sounds about what we got going on.
But
so there's certain, yeah.
We don't have a freestanding home. We are in a complex of people with individual homes put together.
They're connected, yes.
They're all connected.
So
with doors at the front.
My wall here now, if I break through this wall, if I had to break through this wall, I'll go straight into the bedroom of someone else's place. Which is not going to be great.
And if I break through this wall, I'm going to be straight into my neighbor's lounge.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll tell you something. We've been living here for 12 months. It is the best, well-built place that I've ever stayed in. It actually feels like you are in your own home because you cannot hear your neighbors. You cannot hear them. I haven't heard them since I've started. You'll hear I think since 12 months I've been here, I've heard a knock. That's it. Haven't heard them. I know them, and I've spoken to them outside. But I don't hear them. I don't hear their TV. I don't hear their music, and they don't hear our music either. And I'm talking right now. They can't hear me, so it's really good.
Nancy says, HOA has rules on what you can and cannot do in your house and property, including what plants you can grow and how tall the grass can be. Yeah, the rules here for HOA is a bit lenient. I'm growing currently succulent plants in my garden, in my patch of flowers that are in front of my door. And it's well kept and well maintained. But if I move into my new place, that flowers are coming with me. So we are actually allowed to place flowers down because it's where we stay and stuff. It's our own little garden. So if the garden people come and they cut the grass, they don't pull them out. They just make it neat, because it's that's what they paid for to do. It's just to do the basic gardening. So by us, we do have rules that are slightly lenient, but not too overpowering, like speed limits. In fact, I'd like to read some of the rules and regulations that we do get. You know those newsletters?
Yes, just make sure you don't mention any personal names or something.
No, I won't mention any names, but there are strict rules that we had to add here. Kids don't run around in the roads. You have to walk on sidewalks. Speed limits. There's people not adhering to speed limits.
A lot of it's more for formality.
It's formality.
Anything. Some of these things can be looked over. It's just for formality. We don't want chaos, and I think that is a good thing. of not having chaos. You don't want people just not obeying the rules. I mean, there's even a rule not to hang your washing outside. It's been contempt, which means we can't actually do it now. But in the future, that probably won't be an option. You won't be able to hang your washing outside because it's an aesthetic to the estate. You know, they don't like that. So there's some strict rules that you got to abide by.
Right now, we are waiting for the clubhouse to be built. But since we're waiting for the clubhouse, we are having barbecues outside our yard, which is a bit frowned upon.
No. It's not going to go away. It'll stay.
Will it actually stand now?
Yeah.
They actually told us
been like that.
If we had to do a barbecue, we have to tell our neighbors, hey, would the smoke actually be a problem?
Yeah.
What else were also issues in the past?
Don't know.
Wasn't much really of an issue. Parking. We're not allowed to use other people's parking.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you don't want to.
I mean, we saw a wheel that got clamped. It actually got stuck. It stayed in the clamping position for 2-3 months.
Yeah, they clamped it,
They clamped it.
Yeah.
And poor person was parked in visitors parking, double parked.
You know what, guys? In South Africa, these gated communities, in my opinion, are the best way. It's the closest thing you're going to get to like a first world country. Because you don't really need to put like bars on your windows. And you don't need to really lock your door all too much. Obviously, we still do because you cannot take that chance. But if, let's say, you know, you've had one too many beers and you forget to lock your door, not a big deal. You know, it's fine. There's security that walk up and down all the time. It's pretty secure. And, yeah, it feels weird not to live without bars on my windows. I've always lived with bars on my windows. So now that I'm living here, I actually feel kind of vulnerable. Because I got no bars on my windows.
Yeah, true.
I feel vulnerable because I'm so used to living with bars on the windows. It's a very different feeling. And, you know, you got, like during the day, you would go out and there'll be kids playing in the playground. You hear them screaming and shouting. It's nice, actually, because you don't have that in your normal households. Everybody's inside, scared of, you know, being robbed and stolen. And everyone's inside with their phones and cell phones and just hiding away, tucked away, because it's just not safe enough for them to run around on the road and stuff. So that's why these gated communities that we decided to buy in is very important.
So Jar Lives always says HA is quite strict. They tell you what your color can paint your house, what flowers you can have, and light fixtures you have, etc.
Okay, so yes, what flowers you can have is actually important. Because they don't want people growing stuff that is going to absolutely destroy the environment in the area. Because there are some things that you can plant that will literally overtake everything. And they don't want that.
My succulents were never a problem.
No. I'm talking about like really bad things. I can't think of it from my head, but there are some things that you can plant. And
that is understandable, yeah.
So that's where that rule comes in. You know, they don't want people planting weird stuff, you know, like for weed, for instance. I don't think that'll be allowed to be planted.
Oh, they pull them out so easily. I got actually a PayPal donation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's from Eric Weeks. He gave $30. It's
Whoa.
pizza time. Congrats on your home.
Pizza time? No, I'm sorry. I don't think we're gonna spend on pizza. Guys, we are being so careful with money right now. So like, we used to like have takeaway every weekend. I'll be honest with you guys. And, you know, takeaway is actually kind of cheap here. You know, like KFC, it's dirt cheap. You know, you get like 6 chickens and whatnot. We have KFC and it's cheap. It's nice. And now we're just like stopped. So now we're having toast and bread and stuff because we're just trying to keep our money. Buying a house is so expensive. It's crazy. So no pizza for now, Eric, but I'll keep that aside, and if I feel it's safe to get pizza, I'll get pizza.
We could actually spend that on home, you know, housewarming, because I'm having my sister and her boyfriend here, right? We having our friend, Mr. Reach's friend here as well. So we're going to have a little housewarming. We're going to use that for housewarming. How's that sound?
Yeah. I like that.
I mean, that's perfect, right?
Eric, thank you for the donation, man. Seriously, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Do it!
Yeah.
Oh, he wants the pizza. That's a very expensive pizza, by the way. What, the pizza's what, like $10? $5?
No. Well.
$8? $8. $8. $4. One pizza, one large pizza.
Well,
That's a lot of pizza, man.
let's see. Oh wow. I could actually buy 2 triple deckers with that.
Is that it?
Wait, 2 on the triple. It's 3. It's 200. I could buy 6 pizzas with that.
6
Traditional
pizzas. Yeah,
ones.
that's 6 pieces. You could buy 6. Yes, as the Americans would be even fatter if they came to South Africa. They had plenty
Hey,
of money.
know what? You know what? That's housewarming. There you go.
Housewarming pizza. How's that sound?
But you know what? Are we going to do that, or are we going to braai?
Do a barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do barbecue.
Because Razan says it's a braai, not a barbecue. Lol, them fighting words.
We're not allowed to say braai on the stream
No, we can't.
because no one understands it.
And official poll, who's sexier tonight, Mr. Reach or RJ? Post in the chat.
That is an easy question. Me. I mean, come on.
Me.
No, okay, go away. Me. Has the war in Europe affected interest rates and prices in SA? Most definitely. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, the gas prices.
Gas prices gone insane.
Woo.
We can definitely
Bolt.
see a problem coming.
The Bolt and Uber prices also went up, making a trip to the mall more expensive.
Yeah, so everything has gone up. And food. So obviously, when your gas and petrol and prices go up, the food goes up because that's how it works.
Apparently, they want to talk about. They want to bring the fuel prices down, but
They keep talking.
I don't see it gonna happen.
Talk.
Talk is cheap. I want to see action.
No, there's no such thing. You were going to use my donation from before for a braai. Yeah, we're still waiting. Like I said, Flip, I'm scared to spend money right now. So everything that gets put away, I put it away. I'm like, okay, we will use this, but let's just wait and see what expenses come up. Because when you buy a house, there's always secret expenses. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you bought a house, you know what I'm talking about. There's always something that you just didn't account for. That's what I'm waiting for. So once that's all gone through, I'm scared. I wake up tomorrow and the lawyer send me some fee that sorry, we have to pay this fee and I don't have the money for it. So it's like,
Yeah. Sorry, the Blue Swordsman. I know you asked a question and it's get overlooked at. How many monitors do you use? So I got 1 and 2. 1, 2.
I got 2. So
Yeah.
one is my small 19-inch Samsung, which I need to replace at some point. I've had it for years. There's no reason to replace something if it works. But I noticed it is losing its color and whatnot. I got a 19-inch and then I got a 27-inch Dell.
Yeah,
60 hertz.
I got a 24-inch and a 22-inch Dell.
Yeah, Dell's good. I like the Dell.
Actually, the 22 inches are perfect for a second monitor. It's bigger than Mr. Reach's monitor, the second
My
one.
second monitor, yeah.
It works pretty good. I'm happy with it.
What is the difference between a barbecue and a braai? Okay, well,
Same.
okay. No. I've seen them, and there's a difference because I've seen those people say, let's have a barbecue, especially Americans. Let's have a barbecue, and then they rock up to the barbecue with sausages, and they put their sausages on.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
sausages.
The main difference between a braai and a barbecue has to be the fire. The braai just isn't considered braai if cooked on a gas grill.
Yeah, that as well.
People would
Yeah.
gather around a fire after eating and spending the rest of the day or evening there. So if people gather around a fire after eating, then that's considered a braai. After a barbecue and people go inside, that's a barbecue.
I'm trying to. Okay, I found a braai picture for you guys. Okay, I have found an actual proper braai picture. This is like common South African.
But you found
meal.
that on
Google.
Ooh, you found that on Google. I'd like to see that.
Well, I can't get a
No,
proper
no, no.
picture.
I'll see it
Okay.
I'll see it on stream. It's fine.
Well, I'm gonna replace your face with it. So yeah.
No.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That is a braai. That's boerewors, not sausage. It's boerewors. That's what you call it. And then you got some chops and societies, which is like what would you call that in America? RJ, help.
Kebabs.
Kebabs.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Kebabs. And pork. And then you've got sometimes in these tinfoil is garlic bread.
Garlic bread, yeah.
Garlic bread, yeah.
You know, I actually had chicken kebabs, which is societies, right? Chicken. I took the chicken out. It was like full chicken. It was like this big. I took them out and put it in the air fryer. Oh, that was so good. They were very good. Can't believe you replaced my face with the...
Yeah.
Am I looking that good?
Average cost of a large Pizza Hut in South Africa is 250 to
Pizza Hut.
No, a large pizza in South Africa is not 252 rand. Never. Never.
Maybe Pizza Hut is probably
No,
like
never.
the best
No,
looking
Pizza Hut.
I don't
Pizza Hut's
know.
not even that good. No, never. It'll be like 82 rand. It'll be 82 rand or 90 rand per pizza, large
Or for
pizza.
traditional. You know, that's how much
Traditional, yes.
I paid at Papa Giovanni's.
Yeah.
And that place is so
No.
good.
So no, never. It's not $14. There's no ways. That would probably be a combo of two, but that'll be like a deluxe or something. It'll probably be not even $8 for
Or
one
like a
pizza. I'm
beefy
talking about one pizza, not 6, not 7, not. It's $5 to $6 for a large pizza, depending if it's traditional or if it's like deluxe. The deluxe ones go from like 85 rand to 90 rand, which is about $6, $7. So it's about $6, $7, not 14. No.
How warm is it currently in South Africa? It's 12 Celsius warm. Yeah,
It's 12 Celsius, yes.
12 Celsius currently.
You're Googled wrong, man. It's not 250. That's wrong. No ways. No ways, man. What's it like? Debonair's. I don't like Debonair's too much, but I'll give you an idea. Debonair's pizza, right? Right now, you can buy a large Debonair's pizza, which is a South African brand.
Traditional.
Yeah.
A typical traditional Debonair's pizza. Let's say the meaty barbecue flavor.
I wish they would have a little bit of a simpler
Wait,
website.
I've got Debonair's saved on my computer. Let me log in quickly.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Order now. Obviously, I'm not going to order now. So I'm just going to put in my... fine.
Yeah, RJ, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
I think the Brits would like to swap weather right now. I heard it's kind of hot there. It doesn't... I think South Africa has got it quite nice. I mean, it's like not too hot, not too cold.
So,
Depends where you are.
something meaty, right? Large pizza, 30 centimeters.
How much in rands? I'll translate.
So, 124 rand.
Is that large? One pizza?
That's something meaty.
One
and that
pizza?
is yes.
No, that's...
On the triple, which is 3 traditional pizzas, is 239 rand.
239 rand. So that's
For
how many pizzas?
3 pizzas.
For three pizzas. Yeah, okay, yeah. But that's not one pizza. Okay. Yes, that makes sense.
And something meaty is a bit of upscale.
Yeah, that's like an upscaled...
By the way, Costco is also for Magnum. What is a Magnum? Is it a food or a drink? Magnum is some ice cream.
Yeah, well, it could be an ice cream or like a chocolate, chocolate ice cream.
It's a chocolate ice cream. So it's a chocolate coated ice cream. It's got the chocolate coating over the ice cream on a stick.
Okay. Yeah.
Very nice. That's like the upscale, like the expensive ice cream. My sister loves Magnum.
Just out of curiosity, Ms. Reach and RJ, how much would a lifetime Patreon membership... What do you mean? You asking me how much? I don't know. A lifetime? It depends how long you live, man. I don't know. That's a hard question. The hottest it's gotten in South Africa that I remember was 53 Celsius. That was nuts.
Yeah. No, it's not here.
You can't say like South Africa because it's different in South Africa. You know, it's different places in South Africa. Some areas get hotter than others. Like my area where I stay, it's generally colder than most. It's a cold place. It's in the mountains. It was snowing not so long ago, barely, but it was snowing. It was down 1 Celsius, 0 Celsius that I had it. That was insane. I've never experienced that before. So yeah.
Can't believe next week Wednesday I'm actually going out to see family.
Oh yeah, you're going to a show, right, RJ?
I'm going to the show, yes. Can't believe it's next week Wednesday.
Looking forward to it.
Yes.
Man, that's good.
I'm excited. I am super excited.
A live show, Afrikaans music. RJ's can listen to, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why I'm not going, because I don't know a word. And it doesn't really interest me. I don't really like Afrikaans music.
I need to see if there's actually space for next month. That next month's show.
Oh yes, you're going to go again.
Yes. I just have to
so
go.
my favorite chocolate would be a Tex. Right now I like a Tex. I don't know if you guys have Tex.
Lunch bar dream.
Lunch bar, I like the lunch bars as well, but I'm enjoying the Tex quite a lot. I like the Tex. My worst heat was in Dubai. I got off the plane at 7 a.m. and it was already 47 degrees Celsius. I walked back into the plane and said I didn't plan to land in hell. Oh,
That's a good one.
I heard it's pretty good. It's pretty bad there with the heat. Reach gonna have the house all to himself and other girlfriends. Don't know what you're talking about, man. Don't know what you're talking about. What other girlfriends? I don't know what you're talking about. Example: if someone gave you 5K US in Patreon, would that pay for a lifetime? I would say so. Yes. Yes, it would. I think it would. Would you think so, RJ?
What?
If someone gave you 5K, are you talking about like in rands, 5K rands, or is it dollars?
That's US.
US. If it's US, yes, of course, man. That's a crap ton of money.
Would it pay for a lifetime?
Of Patreon, I would say so. That's a fair deal. I mean, that's 85,000 rand, RJ. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Yes, that's a lot. Yeah, definitely. If someone ever were brave enough to do such a thing. You know, I had someone long ago on the channel. Obviously, I didn't really believe it too much because, you know what? Nothing's too good to be true. Someone came to me and said that he's going to get inheritance money and he was going to... Yeah,
I remember that.
But he was like a... He was a content creator for 7 Days... I'm not going to mention his name. He did some videos on 7 Days to Die, and he played a lot of 7 Days to Die, and he was active in the community, and even I think Jawoodle featured some of his stuff there as well. But yeah, he told me he was going to give me so much money. I was like, yeah, okay. You don't have to do that. You must never do that. But anyway, he says, no, definitely going to do it. That was years ago.
That was years ago. That was a title like hooks.
I would send out prayers that it happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's fine. I'm still going to be doing my content. I'm still going to do the videos for you guys. I probably will never stop. If I win the lotto tomorrow, I would still do content. It might not be as much, but it will still be content. I enjoy what I do.
If I would win the lotto tomorrow, the first thing I'm going to be spending on is my parents. Getting them out of the situation that they live back at the old place and bring them here. Because they actually stay too far away from me. I don't see them as often as what I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, one day, I don't take the lotto, so I'll never win it. I don't actually believe in it too much. I think it's scammed. $5,000 is 86,000. Yes. Yes.
It is.
You deserve all you can get. No, I think there are definitely other people in the world that deserve it more than we do. I don't think that we deserve amazing things, we deserve a good life, for sure, but don't deserve to be rich or anything like that. No one deserves that. You earn that, somehow.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's how that works, in my opinion.
Yeah. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about instead of the house? You said you wanted to talk about 7 days.
Yeah, so like I was saying the other day, I'm definitely going to return with the series on 7 Days to Die. I plan on doing it so in our new house and stuff. I'll wake up early, I'll record 3 episodes, and then do it like that. So yeah, I still plan on doing my series, and I want to go back to Scrap Mechanic and try and finish that, make an ending, maybe 2 more episodes and just end it. I need to try to find a way how to connect the previous story to that, so yeah.
I believe you would have the previous story. I mean,
I'll have to try and recreate it. But yeah, I want to finish up all my series that I have lingering right now on 7 Days to Die. At least I'll try. 5K would be $15 per month for 28 years. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot.
That is a hell of a lot.
I would consider that as a lifetime, honestly. If it goes past 28 years to 29 to 30, you'd still keep your Patreon. I wouldn't let you go because that's way too much support. Don't know or love them, but I know you. I know and love you guys. Thank you, Foster. Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate that. I really want to start up a YouTube channel again. I started 2 years ago, then I got diagnosed with a tumor in my throat. Ouch! That's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And my voice can be hard to understand, I think, which scares me. Don't ever be scared. You know what? No matter what you do, no matter who you do it to, YouTube will never like you. I'm sorry, that's the truth. There will be
might take inspiration from it for trying to, be someone. I think you'd be an inspiration to someone else, saying no matter how far or how low you got in your life, you could still do things that you wanted to do.
For sure. Yeah, but I'm just saying there's a lot of haters on YouTube. So no matter how well you speak, no matter how well you edit, no matter how well your videos are, no matter how many views you got, no matter how many subscribers you got, you're always going to get people who hate you, and there'll always be people who will mention things like that. You just need to go and look past it. Don't even bother with it, and do what you think is best, how you feel your channel must go. Obviously, you don't want to do weird, creepy stuff like pornography and stuff like that. You stay away from that, because that's not going to do well on YouTube, I'll tell you that. You're in the wrong place for that. Now turn your old series into generation play. What do you mean?
Carry on with this.
I'm not going to carry on with any of my old series. There'll be 1 or 2, 3 episodes, and that'll be the end. I'll finish it. I don't want to carry on with my old series. I want to start something really new, and I won't start something new until I've got 20 episodes ahead. So I've got plenty of time to keep going with it, because what happens is I'll do 2 episodes or 1 episode and upload it, and then I'm too tired to go and do the others, or don't feel like doing the others, so I just do the whole lot. Thanks, Reach and Odd. I'll give it a go. Yeah, you must, and be straightforward, be honest with your audience, and I promise you now, you will find people who like you. There's always people who like somebody. Even I know a lot of people who are so obnoxious and annoying on YouTube, and yet they seem to have so much followers. So
Twitch streamer who was pretty much disabled, they didn't have all the fingers and stuff, but he was able to do controlled gaming using his face, and he was playing like this, and he was playing Battlefield or Call of Duty.
You'll probably kick my ass.
You would, actually. And it's so bad if you get killed by someone who's 10 times better at the game, but is also disabled at the same time. So
you must be proud of him, man. That's a lot of work.
Must be proud. And I've seen those YouTubers. they're pretty decent, or Twitch streamers.
Love your haters just as much as you love your fans because they help you become a better content creator. Of course
That's
they do.
true.
Use their hatred against that. There is a lid for everyone in the pot. There is, yes. The ugly, the bad, the good. There is definitely. YouTube can definitely. It also, I've noticed, it also comes down to your taste and things as well. So I like a lot of people who have a taste in Rust. Can be very kind of toxic a little bit, like the audience were. 7 Days to Die is not like that. I noticed a lot of PvP games have a toxic audience. Like if you go on the community section and you go and you chat and you ask for help, it's quite toxic and they're not very friendly and kind. But if you play like a game that's PvE, scrap mechanic, 7 Days to Die, the community is generally quite good.
There's a pizza for every mouth.
That's it.
And there's a coffee flavor for every addict.
And there's some pineapple on that pizza as well, Eric. Here we go again. It's never going to end with the pineapple.
And you know what? I've seen YouTube videos where it gets so hated. There's like more dislikes than likes on a video. And then it would still get popular because of how many dislikes it had. Yeah. Towards the like content, and you would actually go and watch the video to see, why is people disliking this video?
And they're making loads of money off it. So,
yes.
I mean, they don't care. They're making money off it. It's crazy. It's like, that's why there's like really, really annoying videos out there that make no sense. Have you guys seen those, especially on TikTok? Those stupid prank videos where someone does a prank like this and then the people behind them go, it's like, how did they see, it's all set up, and it's like, come on, this is so annoying. And he's sitting at like 1 million views. I'm like, come on. And it's like, it's so petty. It's like such, it drives me nuts. But anyway, they're making money, whatever. YouTube has removed 3 of my channels over BS, but I keep coming back. It depends what you're doing. I mean, it's just like Podray. I've never had an issue with a video that I've never had a problem with YouTube because I know the rules of YouTube. You can't play random music. That's not going to work. You're going to get copyrighted struck to death. And you can't live on the edge. You can't go and keep making new channels. You're not going to grow that way,
YouTube's algorithm likes seeing people's mouths being open.
That's true. Tom McDonald is a prime example of what loving your haters can do for you. Yes, I've seen that guy. He's pretty cool. I don't like all his tattoos, but he makes a lot of sense when he sings, and he's a very, I would say, down-to-earth person. He's very understanding. Just by looking and hearing him, you can kind of understand what the type of person he is, which is interesting. Can't say that for many people.
One rule I have: never discuss politics or religion. They will always end up badly.
No, actually. Not YouTube, because like the one person said just now, there's room for everybody in the pot. If you talk about religion and politics, you'll probably blow up on YouTube. You probably will. Politics.
Depends on what you say.
You can say whatever, you're going to make views nonetheless. But I'm not going to say it's good or bad, but I mean, politics is a very hot topic, especially for the Americans. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not in South Africa, but I think politics is not that, not as important here as it is in like America. I think America is like the central hub of politics.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. Oh, by the way, let's get cracking, or clanking, whatever.
Cracking.
Thank you so much for your patronships today. I tried to actually send you a personal message, but because you are actually signed up as a creator on Patreon yourself, I can't send you a message. So I was like, oh crap, how am I going to send this guy a message? But I'm glad you commented on my video and then I figured it out. So thank you for your Patreon today. I really appreciate it, man. I hope that, you continue to support us, and I hope we make your day a little bit better.
You know what? I need to mention this because I don't think it's being mentioned hard enough.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
got
dun.
I got a similar to Patreon. I got something called Buy Me a Coffee,
Yes.
and someone called Fusion bought me 3 cups of coffee on Buy Me a Coffee, which looks like you can't see anything because the screen is like white.
You can try. It might focus it, RJ.
Uh,
I don't know if it's going to work.
I don't know either.
You are Kelly on Discord. Well, then I must actually give you your permissions on Discord. But yeah, thank you. Fellow South African YouTuber. Oh, you're South African. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, there's actually quite a few South Africans nowadays that are coming on my channel, which is kind of cool. I've noticed a couple of Battlefield players have opted on for that as well. They found me on Battlefield and then they come and say hello. More feed pics. What? I mean coffee. Yeah. Dan.
So yeah, this is I've got a page called on Buy Me a Coffee. I've got my own page there.
Okay, it's like
And I've
Patreon.
actually got like one supporter on there called Fusion, which is like super awesome. It is similar to Patreon, but it's also like a once-off.
Yeah, and you don't need to sign up, I don't think. You can just directly send it. So there's no sign up.
yes.
Yeah, so which is kind of secure, I think. You don't put your details in like every single time. Reach actually inspired me to get back into 7 Days to Die and back into YouTube. Well, that's good. I'm glad I did that. No, you must always trek for it. You know, a lot of people will put you down and they'll say, listen, it's not possible, and don't even try, it's such a hard thing. It's only hard because you're not trying hard enough. It's like, it's all about patience. Patience. And I'll tell you someone who has more patience than I is a guy named Jan's Gaming, right? He's a South African YouTuber.
Tons of it.
And he really suffered his way through the YouTube algorithm to get where he is today. He did more work than me tenfold. I got lucky. I popped down a couple of videos and they blew up, and then I got an audience, and as soon as you get an audience, it gets easier as it goes. It's still difficult, but it's not as hard as some people where they can spend flipping years digging into the algorithm, trying to get the right click for the people to watch their stuff.
Actually,
John really struggled.
there was one video that popped up really badly. It blew up overnight. What was it? It was called Dread's Amazing Base Design.
Yeah, got 100 and something thousand
That
views.
is crazy. Like overnight, went up to like 5,000-6,000 views, and then the next day like 10, and it doubled overnight. And then it started getting the watch time up. So the only thing Mr. Reach needed was 4,000. I don't know how many subscribers.
I needed
At that
1,000.
He needed 1,000 subscribers, and then
Yeah.
monetization was open.
Actually, my monetization was open before that on
But?
YouTube. But then they implemented the new feature, and then I lost my monetization. So then I had to get 1,000 subscribers and watch time in order to get my monetization open again. I remember that.
Yeah, so I've already got my subscription. I just need the 750
Yeah.
left.
Wow, Jean has 2,265 videos. Yes, and they're all episodes, by the way. So they're episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. He does episodes, a lot of them. I've done about 1,000 videos on my channel. So it's about half of his. Impressive dedication. Yes, that's the dedication you need to look for, because it's that what his dedication is what's going to make him popular on YouTube. That's what I got to say, because it's you got to not give up. You cannot give up. YouTube
He
will
was very constant with this
kill
stuff.
you if you give up. You cannot give up. It's not something you can do. If you give up, you're dead on YouTube. And a lot of people, you know, after like 10 years, they probably will give up because you're like, wow, this is getting nowhere. But you can get lucky. Especially if you've got a character. If you are a charactered person, if you are like a very talkative person and you have feelings and you have, like RJ, for instance, I can say, myself.
Personality.
There's a personality there, you know, you want to hear
Yeah.
her opinion, you want to hear my opinion, and then that there brings in people quite often. At least I think so.
I would say you got to have the right kick in the right direction in terms of what videos you're going to do, what the people would want to watch. And you gotta have that sense of, okay, this is right for me. And you gotta enjoy what you're doing. Then you might actually end up being somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember when we started streaming, we were happy to have one person watching our stream. And then it became 2 and then 3. And at the end of the day, when we were like, oh, we got 60 people. At the end of the stream, we had 60 people together. And then the next day it would be like 66 and 70 and 75. We were streaming every day.
Yeah.
To the moment.
I remember it was painful, actually.
We were
It
streaming
was painful.
every day.
It was painful.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Let's Get Clacking has actually 9,000 subscribers, also South African. I've seen your channel. I have actually watched a video of yours because obviously South African, so I checked it out. Because South Africans are not that popular in terms of channels and stuff, but lately they've taken quite a bit of change. I've noticed quite a few are growing in size, which is nice. Let's Get Clacking, you have a really good voice there. You have a really good thing going on your channel, and I think that your subscribers and views are showing it. In my opinion, I think you should definitely keep it going because, yeah, you have something there.
What is he doing in terms of content?
She.
Oh, she.
She, yes.
Okay, what is she doing in terms of content?
It's like talking stuff about it's about a topic. I don't know the topic entirely.
Let me actually go check
Let's
it
Get
out.
Clacking. You can check out a channel.
No,
It's not gaming, I don't think. No, it's not a gaming channel.
I don't think so.
No. Do you guys use OBS to record, and what do you edit with? I don't use OBS to record. I use
Streamlabs. No. Sorry, we use Streamlabs to stream now, and we use
Shadowplay.
Shadowplay to record.
Yeah. So NVIDIA's Shadowplay, I use that to record. It's always worked nicely for me. It's yeah. And then I use OBS Streamlabs, not OBS. OBS Streamlabs is a little bit different, to live stream. I actually can use OBS Streamlabs to record as well. I do that sometimes when the Shadowplay is not working. But yeah, I do like my Shadowplay quite a bit. It's easy, it's simple, it works nicely.
Not bad. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe to you. Let's Get Clacking. There you go. Subscribed. And I'm going to be definitely watching her content as well because it's something I'm interested in. I was interested in art. And yeah, she does a lot of art and crafting, so I'm going to be definitely watching that. Also, another a YouTube channel that I've also subscribed to recently. This is a good one. Girl with the Dogs. She grooms them and recording, and then have someone editing her 5-minute grooms, her whole groom into like 5 to 8 minutes, and that is like just nice for me to watch. Definitely go check that
out. Keep up the good content. Thank you, appreciate it. I also subscribe to Let's Get Clacking, says Rosanna. Yeah, and that's good. Good to support other people. It helps. It really does. It's good that there's that community there as well. Thanks, RJ. I appreciate it. Yes.
Thank you.
Nice. We got a new subscriber. Very nice. Very sexy. And RJ's a sexy subscriber as well. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some, game streaming.
Yeah, so that's coming. Hopefully.
A couple of games that I have in my list: World of Warcraft, Genshin Impact, Nintendo games, because I do have a Nintendo Switch. So there's going to be those as well. And I do have a capture card, guys. Don't worry, it's all here. It's just not connected yet. I've recently disconnected it.
It's going to be interesting, RJ, when you do the content on your channel. I think it's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah. But I will be like streaming it during the day.
Okay.
And during my daytime.
Yeah.
Others' daytime.
It's going to help out me as well as a creator.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the only one who brings in the revenue from my channel. So having RJ there also doing videos and getting revenue also is a major help. I think it's going to be nice.
I think if I'd be streaming during the day for me, that'd be good. Because in the night time, I'll have to do the cooking and the cleaning and making coffee for Mr. Reach. So at the same time, I think that's where I'm going to be. And it will most likely be a 1 hour, an hour and a half. Maybe a half an hour to an hour stream.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I think World of Warcraft will be fun to watch as well.
It's just most likely me doing achievement runs and
Yeah, that's cool.
dungeons, raids.
I can see
and
that being a
maybe
good
some
title.
PvP going into it. I don't know. We'll see.
Eric says, seeing RJ in a winter coat while it's 43 Celsius. Yeah, my mind is broken.
It's cold. It's super cold. And then
You can see behind RJ that there's nothing in that room, barely. I mean, like...
It's like bare. There's no carpets.
Yeah, so we're moving everything.
In here. It is so echo. It's very echoey in here. Super echo.
And that makes it colder because there's nothing in there. So...
Yeah, and on evenings, RJ is running support from Mr. Reach. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Tomorrow I have to get into recording maybe Idiot Fight Zombies. Yeah, can try.
Bring on Dragonflight. Yes. Oh, it's not Dragon Blast, Dragonflight. Yes.
Dragonflight, yes.
The end, or my next Patreon payout, I'm going to be buying. I haven't pre-ordered the game yet. I'm so sorry. I'm going to pre-order the game this month end. Using my Patreon. Because my Patreon is basically the only pocket money that I do get. And I'm not being paid by Mr. Reach Gaming. All those revenues are being paid towards the food in the house.
Which has become very expensive because of inflation now.
I'm not expensive.
Not you, the food.
Yes. Oh, you telling me I'm food?
Okay, you can be food. I have a duvet around my feet and sitting behind a heater. The cold causes me literal pain. Yes.
Yeah.
It's super cold. What is it, like 15 Celsius? You know what? You can't judge it with it being Celsius. Like, it's not entirely right. Like, I mean, it is a lot colder than that. And right now, it's showing on the chart 13 Celsius. If you go outside, it is cold. That's just it. It is cold. Mist will come out my mouth. It is.
Well, not really mist. It's condensation.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. But yeah, it is cold. Everyone wears jackets. It's cold. Everyone's inside. It's cold, especially down there because there's no sun that reaches where RJ is now, and it's flipping cold down there. There's nothing. It's cold.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, RJ must have gotten very expensive now with the inflation.
Minus 20 Celsius hoodie weather.
That's
No, I disagree. Like,
no, it's Eskimo weather.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I think it's putting on a show. I think everyone's like, oh, but it's colder here. I can handle the cold more than you can. You know those things. I think it's putting on a show. It's cold, and it's cold. You can't get any colder than cold. It's cold. You can't get any less than cold. It is what it is. Some people, actually, as well, some people can't handle the cold as well as others can. So a person might feel super cold, but then the other person is not like me. I'm very warm-blooded. So for me to start getting cold, I need to put a heater on, would be around 4, 5 Celsius, 6 Celsius. That's when I need to put my heater on and stuff to get warm, because it gets cold for me.
Remember, we climatize where we live, so tolerate for cold is subjective. I'd probably die in Canadian winter, but my very dear friend lives there and wants me to visit. It's line weather. I can't say more than that. You know what? My fingers and my toes are super cold. I'm looking forward to that water bottle, that electric water bottle that I'm going to be putting on my feet next week. Because that is just, it's crazy. I can't handle, like, I'm wearing constantly socks every day, every night, in bed. Whenever I get out of bath, it's socks on. It's crazy. I want to be free again, but it's winter. You got to wear socks to keep your tootsies warm.
Where we used to live, it was quite warmish. Like my entire life, it was warm, it was humid. Then I moved here. It was cold, but I was used to it straight away. I loved it. I love it still. It's my type of weather. I'm very warm-blooded. I've slept with aircons and fans blowing in my face.
In the winter, you slept with an aircon.
With an aircon on, so I can't.
I can't.
I can. I can't deal with the heat. I don't like it. It's terrible. It's sticky. It's sweaty. It's just ugly.
It's annoying.
Says you would love it. You'll sit there. You'll love the heat.
I sleep with literally 2 pillows between my head.
Oh, with the fan. Because I just don't like the noise of the fan. I love the noise of the fan.
I literally put like pillows between my 2 ears.
You make it sound like I'm torturing you here, RJ.
When I said that to my father, he was laughing at me. He thought it was like silly, but it wasn't silly. So I was lying on my mom's side of the bed. We were talking, and I was like, and I took my dad's pillow, and I was like, Dad, this is how I'm sleeping. And he was like straight on laughing. I'm like, what? And he says, why? And I says, because it's winter, right? Mr. Rich snores. There's a fan on. I'm cold. There's a fan blowing cold air on my face. This is why I sleep with 2 pillows between my head.
I snore. What a bunch of nonsense. What a bunch of nonsense. I don't snore. I breathe. It's
See,
breathing.
guys, on the garden route, my absolute favorite place on the entire South Africa. Look, we're not going to say exactly where we live.
Yeah,
but we definitely not living in a coast anymore.
I don't know what garden route means anyway, so I'll just go with that. Don't know what you're talking about. And I really don't know what you're talking about. Like, I really don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. You'll have to message me on Discord so I can say yes or no. My niece sleeps with 2 fans when everyone is in the house freezing their asses off. Yeah. Is she fat?
Please don't say that. You know how rude that sounds.
No, but I've noticed, like, a lot of fat people can't handle the heat too well. And they actually get hot, so they need to get cool. I've noticed that. Like, I'm getting fatter myself, and I'm getting hotter as I get fatter, so it's getting harder for me. So you don't snore, it's a glitch. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a glitch.
My ceiling fan hasn't been turned off intentionally for a decade or more, and I have a window unit, AC, a window unit, AC unit, and my house has AC already, but other people are always cold. Oh, she's chunky. Okay. That's why.
You know what's actually kind of sad? The world's gotten so, like, sensitive nowadays. If you talk about someone, like...
It's actually pretty good. We don't call it fat, we call it well insulated.
Like, if you start talking about, like, being fat, it's like, considered, like, a swear word now, like, offensive. Is that true? Like, it really feels like it.
It would be offensive to my sister.
Well, no, I'm not going to someone and calling. I'm just saying fat people. Fat people generally do tend to get a lot hotter in the summer.
I'm so sorry if she's watching me. Sister, if you're watching me right now, please WhatsApp me.
I'm
sorry, I don't mean to offend you.
Go and slap RJ.
And sister. I'm going to see her this weekend.
I never said that. RJ said that. But we all used to be. I've had issues with picking weight back up the last 2 years. But that's a good thing. I need to start working out again, too. I need to start working out. I currently weigh 84. 84.
Oh, God. Each fat shaming, they're going to come with some men with knives and
forks. Yeah. I'm going to get cancelled. I'm going to get cancelled for being fat shamers. For being a fat shamer. I'm not a fat shamer. But you can't, like, stop the facts. I mean, if the person's fat, the person is fat. I'm not being ugly. It's just the truth. Doesn't mean I don't like you nonetheless. I've known lots of fat people. They actually, for some reason, I don't know why this is a thing, but when I was younger and I was looking for girlfriends and things, all the fat ladies were the nicest ladies out of the lot.
Yeah, out of
why was that a thing?
We had all of them were.
Yeah, but I don't know. All the maybe.
I can't even say the word. It's so bad for me.
I don't know what it was, but I'm not into I like how do I say this? I like skinny ladies. I don't really want like a fat person, but it's just my taste. It's my taste in women. I like RJ. I like RJ.
Flop, hello.
I'm just burying myself deeper as I go. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Just leave it, please. Let's get clapping. I can confirm. I have fat and I hate the heat. Yeah, my sister exactly the same. She hates the heat.
You know what?
They sleep with fans every night.
Don't be ashamed of being who you are. Don't ever. But I'll never go out and call someone fat. That's just ugly. You know, you don't do that. That's mean.
We'll see when we put you and my sister on weights again.
I weigh the same as your sister, RJ.
That is scary.
Yes. So
That is super scary. We actually weighed my sister against Mr. Reach.
yeah, and I weigh exactly. I weigh exactly to the digit.
We bought a scale that same day when my sister was here, and we actually weighed them. I weighed first. Okay, I was 46 kilos, and
46 kilos.
I'm happy.
I was 84.
I'm happy. Mr. Reach weighed like double.
I'm 84 with your sister, and I'm quite a short person as well. So I don't know. I'm compact. You know.
But you short statured and you filled in.
Yes, I filled in.
You filled in where it needs to be filled.
Reach Gaming's channel's growing, and now he keeps finding new people to offend. You know what?
It's scary.
One day when my channel's like at 1 million subscribers and I'm like on the news and stuff, people are gonna go through all my videos and then they're gonna like find the worst things I've ever said and use it against me. He said this back in 2022.
You know what? YouTube must actually do the same thing Facebook does. This is what you said 10 years ago. What is your opinion?
Oh yeah, that'd be scary. What I want to say now, oh yeah, I hate Facebook, RJ.
Yeah, I know.
I hate Facebook. Facebook is horrible.
But you know what? We live in a day age of society where you would actually being judged just by doing something on Facebook. So let's say you delete your Facebook page or your Facebook profile, right?
What's happening?
I'm gonna have opinions on me saying, why can't I see your boyfriend on Facebook? Did something happen?
Something happened. What's happening?
Today's society and day and age, they are like very funky. Like I had issues on Facebook where I posted something inappropriately, but my dad found it hilariously funny, and family members saw it and they went running towards my father and said, your daughter did X, Y, and Z. What is he gonna do? Nothing. He actually stood up for me. And you know what? I ended up unfriending those people on Facebook because my family members of mine and even on Facebook are all backstabbers. So I had to, you can't trust them. And I meant my dad's side of the family, not my mom's side.
Deleted my Facebook and Twitter years ago. I hate them. Look, yeah, I've started with Facebook.
I don't blame you.
No, I started with Facebook and then I moved to Twitter. Big difference for me. I think Twitter is so much better. It's not as annoying as Facebook is. I think Twitter is such a nice way to communicate with other content creators. Cap, there's a whole lot of other content creators that I communicate with. Spanch. It's nice when you have that group of people and you're connected with them. I don't get ads on there, as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's because I got ad blocker. But yeah, I like Twitter. I think Twitter is much better. It's simple. It's more straightforward. Than Facebook is so convoluted. I can't say the word, but it's so like messy and dirty. And then you get cookies. So the other day, what was it? I was looking for motorbikes, and then I go on Facebook, and now all these motorbikes are for sale.
You know what? I was watching Transformers the movie, and I ended up going through an ad.
An ad
that said for Transformers. It was a toy
on Facebook.
I was like, oh,
Facebook is the worst. It really is. It's horrible. I have Facebook, and I can't delete it because a lot of my views come from Facebook. So like I got a Facebook page for Reach Gaming, and I use that to promote some of my videos, and it does well. A lot of people are on there. If I never had that, I would have deleted my Facebook long ago.
We have a dark sense of humor in this house where we don't get offended easily. A true South African sense of humor. You know what?
Yes.
I actually miss having a true South African Afrikaans sense of humor back then when I used to live with my parents. There was an Afrikaans sense of humor from A to Z, 100% all the way, every day. And I actually miss those days because I think I laughed at my old place more than what I laughed here. No offense, Mr. Reach. But I miss my Afrikaans traditional stuff that I used to hang around with.
RJ just called me not funny, Mr. Reach. You suck. You're not funny.
No.
You're not funny,
No.
Mr. You're not funny, Mr. Reach.
No, it's the people that I hang around with, the family and the friends that I had there.
Yeah, the people. I'm not
and the
people.
people.
I'm not the people.
And the toilet humors that they use with the swear words. Oh my gosh, I miss it.
Yeah, I've
was fun.
I've got a pretty good sense of humor. I like a lot of the British comedy shows. That's my sense of humor. So like Father Ted, Faulty Towers, what else? Mr. Bean, I like that. A lot of that sense of humor is definitely mine. I love that stuff, and I get it. I understand every single bit of it. Like Father Ted is by far my favorite. I love that. I love that show. I've watched it so many times. I love Father Ted. So fun. Yeah. So my sense of humor is also really. I can't get offended very easily. I'm not a person who gets offended about what you say. I'm very open.
Afrikaans people for the win.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Monty Python.
I never really watched that. That's the only one I never watched. My dad used to watch that, but I never really caught on to that. Like, I never really liked it. But I watched everything else. And Hello as well.
The
like
K and R, yeah, I don't have ad blockers on my phone, so I hated Twitter for the spam I was getting. And the communities I was involved in were toxic, so I just left.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's what you make it.
Rich, have you seen the Mrs. Brown's Boys? You and RJ need to watch that.
I have seen that. It wasn't really my thing. I didn't really like that. It's just it doesn't really. One or two things were quite funny, but
You were more into Faulty Towers.
Faulty Towers, Father Ted.
Father Ted.
That's another
what
one
else?
I'm missing, and I don't remember what it was.
Me too.
Someone says Father Ted was easily the top 3 comedy shows ever made.
Mr. Rich still watches it whenever
watch
he's
that.
sick in bed and he goes and turns on the TV. Ding, 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 ding. Even Mr. Rich's father, every time he goes to bed, like 9 o'clock in the evening, ding, ding.
You hear that intro for the Father Ted, yes?
Oh no.
No, it's great. You know,
Why?
and you know what's crazy about Father Ted? There are so many very, very sensitive topics in there. Very sensitive topics. If that show released today, it would be completely destroyed.
Did you watch the Blackadder?
Yes, I've seen that as well. I watched it a little bit with my dad.
The Northern Exposure. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
No, I never heard of that either. Artsy Crowd is the
Rights
same rights as this. Really? Artsy Crowd. You know what? Another thing I watched, but it wasn't like Father Ted or anything. It was. I'm gonna actually watch that Artsy Crowd. That's interesting. I didn't even know about that. Chuck. There was a series called Chuck. It was an American one. It was very good.
Oh yeah, I've seen that as well.
Very good series.
Red Dwarf.
I've heard of that. Never seen it. Never seen Red Dwarf.
And here comes all the British comedy now popping out.
Yeah. Keeping Up with Appearances. I like Keeping Up with Appearances.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bouquet. It's Bucket. Mrs. Bucket.
Mrs. Oh yes, yes,
Mrs.
yes,
Bucket.
yes. Mrs. Bucket.
No, it's not Bucket. It's Bouquet.
It's Bucket.
That's what she says. That was funny.
Right.
My favorite guy was her husband, Mrs. Bucket's husband.
Yeah.
He just. Oh, here we go again. Mrs. Bucket. That was so funny. I must actually watch that again. I haven't watched it for years.
Wait.
I really enjoy that.
What about the series Bottom? Rick Miles and Adrian Edmondson. Bottom.
No, I didn't really get it. Office. I never watched any of The Office, by the way. I don't hate me if you like. I never watched it. Never got to it.
You upstairs, downstairs as time goes by.
Okay, no, never heard of it. Nice to get some interesting ideas. Yeah, the young ones, never heard of it.
Then you would love the One Foot in the Grave.
Never heard of that either.
Young ones.
Young ones, yeah. I need to try. I need to look at. Thanks for letting me know. I'll actually look these up and I'll go and see if I like some of them. Go watch them. But yeah, you can see.
Download the
I love those
series
shows.
and then put them on a hard drive. So when you're sick, you could just put them on TV.
I like to watch it in bed. You know, it's like relaxing. It's nice sound. I noticed, like, you know, like the older movies, the 90 movies, like the action films, you know, like Jackie Chan and all those things.
Oh gosh.
They got this nice sound and feeling towards those movies that
There's
just
comedy action.
no, but I mean like the older movies. Some of them
Oh,
are trying to be serious, like you know those tornado movies. Oh, tornado movie, you know. It's got this like, and there's a flood movie, and then there's a big crocodile movie.
Or the day the earth stood still.
Things like that, you know. There's something different about those older movies than they have today. They're just more real. And they sound good. And then it makes you want to sleep. Like, in a good way, not a bad way. It's just like, it's relaxing to hear it. It just sounds good. Compared to movies now.
Says, Miss Afrikaans silly kind of shows like Vet Cook Place, still on YouTube. If you want to watch Orkney Snorkney, that's also on YouTube. Go check that out. I still binge watch that and Vet Cook Place. In fact, I got Vet Cook Place on DVD. I think it's here somewhere. Let me go actually find it. Van Damme and Schwarzenegger movies.
I watched Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger movies. I'll be back. You get those movies, right? Those they're like weird movies. They're like tornado movies, and then you get a big crocodile. Or have you seen those movies where they're on like this boat? That's a houseboat, and they go out and they get stuck on this houseboat, but they can't leave because there's a crocodile or something. Those movies, it was so old. It was like, I don't know. It was so weird. Sharknado, yeah, those weird movies were so weird.
There you go, I'm back. Sorry, I believe I don't have the DVDs here. I think I moved it to a new place.
Yeah, you
Got
did.
them all
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
lined up. Yeah, it's all in boxes.
Yeah. Anaconda. Yes, Anaconda movies were classic. They were classic. They weren't like amazing, but they were classic. I hate snakes, but Anaconda I'm not scared of because I'm not scared of big snakes. I'm scared of the ones that can get into your bed and hide under the toilet and stuff like that.
Under a pillow.
Under the pillow, you know, the medium-sized snakes that can crawl up and then they can hide and they can go. I don't like those snakes.
Okay.
No.
When it comes to horror movies, if there's any dolls involved, I'm out. Annabelle can F off. What about Chucky?
Nope, not scared of that.
I don't even watch
scared of
Chucky
movies.
and I don't even care about it. I don't watch it. I mean, any scary movies, I'm like,
Chucky was
Right.
actually funny. It was a comedy for me. It was not scary at all. It was actually very funny.
what? Chucky with a knife hitting the
Yes,
woman.
the way he did things. No, not that, but like the way he laughed, and it was stupid. It was funny. It wasn't scary at all.
Rich isn't afraid of big snakes, only toilet snakes.
I am. You know, you want to know something about toilet snakes, guys? One time, and I kid you not, one time, a picture was shown to me on Facebook or whatever, and it was a snake curled up in the toilet. You know the inside where the water comes from? I didn't go to the toilet for months after that.
So every time you go out camping, would you like you'll underneath the rim?
I hover.
Or you?
I
hover.
hover.
You don't sit. You
I
like,
hover and I do it quick and I get the hell out because you don't know if there's a snake rolled up in there. I just cannot get over that thought. But now that I live in an upstairs house, that doesn't matter because they can go up. They can go up the water. That's probably where they come from. Yeah, I can't handle that. I just cannot. I got goosebumps just thinking about a snake crawled up in a toilet. Imagine you sitting there and you feel something crawling and touching things. Oh no. Oh no. I can't do that.
rise on. Speaking about Afrikaans comedy, right? It's not only Vet Cook Paleis and Orkney Snorkney. You must try Gauteng-a-ling-a-ling. There's only season 1 on YouTube. That's about 12 or 13 episodes. Go check that out. Also made by Vestal Productions. I've binge watched that, like from the beginning till the end. good Afrikaans comedy humor. I still laugh from the first episode to the last episode. Go check that out. Ting-a-ling-a-ling,
Snakes can climb doors. Stairs will be easy for them. Don't even get me started. Don't even say it. I feel very happy here. I can go to my toilet just fine without hovering. I don't want to be hovering again.
Tickle your bum.
Tickle other things. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I've seen that. I've missed
Gremlins.
that so much.
Gremlins is a good comedy. It actually is.
Of Ting-a-ling on YouTube. Then I would fully watch it. And season 1 of Orkney Snorkney, because apparently that has been removed. I think by Vestar Productions. I want that back up. Please. Puna skoning. Vakkies in sy gat. Karate Kid Kali. Yes.
Don't drop the
There's
soap.
the Afrikaans Yumi right there. Right there. Love
Don't
it.
drop the soap if you want the snake up the bum. You see, you prepare for this, right? You go to the shop and you spend that extra $1 to get the rope with the soap. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Or the willy warmers.
Don't know what you're talking about, RJ. I have 6 snakes. I will not be coming to you. You can stay exactly where you are, and you can keep them, and I'll be over here, okay? You can stay there. I'm not coming near you. I can't handle it, guys. I cannot handle snakes. In real life, I cannot handle them. In games, not so bad, but it's bad.
Bernie, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Bernie.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. We're having a good chat tonight about apparently
Snakes.
soaps
Snakes and
on a rope,
cranes.
soaps on a rope and things like that for some reason.
Of a 4-foot python.
No, Bernie, it's fine.
You know what? I used to have a pet snake.
Thank goodness you don't anymore. I'm laughing so
You know
hard
what
about the
happened
toilet
to the
snakes.
pet
It's I'm so serious about it though. I can't handle the snake in the toilet. It's just I can't even Google it. If I Google it, I'll never go to the toilet again.
No. Don't even try to
I'm not gonna do it. Don't even send me pictures.
The Ivan, thank you so much for the super chat donation.
Yeah,
man.
thank you so much. You're our first donation for tonight. Yay! Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
I
But
feel
no,
spiders the same
second-
as Rich feels about snakes.
Second donation, obviously, because we've had one on PayPal. So yeah, let me correct that. Thank you.
Have you guys been? It's been a while. I've been so busy. Well, Bernie, look. Oh, sorry. It's like half empty. It's echoey. We're busy moving into our new place.
We are moving into our new place.
Yes, we're moving.
Yes.
There you go.
Guys, I'm trying my hardest to release content for members and Patreons. There is a reason why it's specifically for members and Patreons, okay? I have mentioned that on the Patreon video. There's a reason, okay? I think eventually, after like a couple of weeks, I will release that stuff to you guys as the public as well. But right now, it's just all personalized stuff for the Patreons, just to show them what's happening behind the scenes. So, just to kind of get you in the loop with that. Anything from $1, anything from $1 up and onwards. Buffalo, it's good to see you again, Buffalo. I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back now.
Okay. So yeah, I think once I get into getting my my PlayStation 2 or my consoles back up and running, I think I'll need to get back into watching the Afrikaans series and stuff like that. Going back to my roots and watch the stuff that I grew up with and get some comedy back in my life. I'm not really much into the British comedy, but I grew up in an Afrikaans house, so there were like Afrikaans comedy everywhere, including the TV stuff that I used to watch every day. So I think I'll go back into that. I can't actually wait until getting my gaming room sorted. I've got stuff in the shelves, I've got consoles in shelves, just like packed away still in boxes. I can't wait. But I'm still waiting for the money to come through so I could start ordering the items. Like, that'll be fun. So it's just a waiting game. Tomorrow we'll have to do the internet, having the internet installed, getting the rest of the stuff moved in bit by bit, slowly. That's gonna be nice. Aja, while Mr. Rich is gone, you need to buy some realistic rubber and stakes and tapes for him to hide in the toilet seat. No, I can't do that.
I'm back. No, don't do
Mr.
that.
Rich will... he will divorce me from the bed.
Do not do that. I sneezed. How are you? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty good. Do you guys like anime? No.
I do. Speaking of 7 days, you know you're South African when a zombie dog charges you and you yell footsack in self-defense. Yes.
I wouldn't dare say that though on YouTube.
I watch anime. I watch not the anime that everyone else is watching. I watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. My dad still watches it as well.
Can you call that anime? I call that cartoons.
It's manga turned into an anime.
Okay.
Manga from comics turned into an anime. It's not cartoons.
Okay.
So that's anime.
Sorry to defend you.
No. I'm watching Pokemon as well, the new the Pokemon Journeys in Japanese format because the dubbed episodes hasn't been released yet for the next 4 weeks. So I do apologize for that. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And any anime that I used to watch on TV. Like the old stuff. I used to watch them all the time. Whatever it was there to watch at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on TV, I used to watch. One Piece, Boruto, Naruto. That's my sister's anime. She watches that stuff. I'm more into the Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon type stuff. That I would love to watch it, but it takes some mindset for me to actually get into that. Sword Art Online, my sister. And I know the perfect website in order to watch those type of stuff. There's like a long list from A to Z on anime. I got the perfect website of watching it for free.
So funny, Yvonne, he said, oh my gosh, Reach finding even more people to insult.
No, come on.
I just wanted to read RJ. Oh yeah, the rubber snake thing. My dad's tried to do that with me so many times. I freak out. I do not like it.
And I'm snacking on this. Licorice all sorts.
Yeah, RJ keeps all the brown ones for when she's all the brown.
Yeah, because you don't eat the brown ones. You don't eat them, so you give them to me.
I give them to RJ. I don't like the chocolate. They're not. Yeah, they said the chocolate licorice. I don't like them, and the black ones. I like the other ones. All the other ones I'll eat, not those ones. You guys are my favorite interview. Oh, really? What are we interviewing for? What are you interviewing for?
Ask us any questions, and we will answer it for you.
Yeah, ask us questions. We answer. This is what this night's for, guys. We can just kind of chat with each other. You can ask us questions. If there's anything you want to say or don't like, or go for it. We're super friendly.
If you all want to branch out the series, I would suggest Sword Art Online, Axel World, and Log Horizon. RJ, you need to watch Kenichi History Strongest Disciple and Martial Arts anime. Really funny moments, and one for English dub is actually better than the Japanese version. There's a couple of anime that I actually also watched with my sister when I was staying there for like 1 or 2 days. And I was just hanging out with them and they were watching anime. So I decided to watch anime while cuddling with the kitties, cats. And they're actually watching some pretty good stuff. There was even an anime where they were like doing ice skating competitions. And there was a guy ice skating and the guy turned out to be gay, and it was just hectic. But it was fun for me to watch anyway. So I would love to branch out, but then if I want to branch out, then all I need is time and a proper binge watch in front of the TV. That's going to be awesome.
I tend to hate English dubs. It would be much rather street subtitles. Yes, I agree. I like you, Flip.
Subtitles as well.
Flip, I agree.
My sister and everyone watches English dubs, but then if you watch the Japanese stuff and you close your eyes,
yeah, rather not.
Said.
Rather not.
That's why I don't watch the Japanese stuff.
Yeah, rather not. That sounds horrible.
I can't do that.
Right. So I tend to.
My sister was playing Sword Art Online on the PlayStation 4, and that's just pure Japanese dubbed right there. It's Japanese right out, and I closed my eyes and I was like, "Sister, what are you playing? What are you watching?" And she said, "No, she's playing Sword Art Online on the PlayStation 4."
Doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like it.
Sounds horrible.
Close the door.
That sounds awful, man. Just horrible.
I can't.
I just want to see quickly. Yeah, so that's what the one thing I hate about Netflix. That they do this to me. Netflix. I've cancelled my Netflix subscription. Be damned with them. Netflix does this to me all the time. Right? There's a good-looking movie, a really good-looking movie. The trailer's good, and okay, I get my meal, I get my food, I get my milkshake, whatever it's gonna be. I sit down. I'm gonna watch this really good movie, good story, and then the first thing that says. It is dubbed with English voiceover. Oh no. No. It looks so good. Now I've got to sit with my hot food, scroll looking for a movie, because it takes a very long time to find a movie. Now I've got to scroll to look for a new movie, and my food's getting cold, and I'm eating my food, and the time I find a movie, my food's finished, and then Netflix has ruined my night. So, yes, they need to filter that crap out.
Oh, Beer Commander, hello.
Beer Commander?
So every time I tell Mr. Reach, hey, I'm gonna dish up now, he stops his Battlefield game, he gets onto a Netflix episode before I bring in the food. Because that's his routine straight away.
Beer Commander, it's been a long time since I've seen you, man. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're still a member, man. I really appreciate that. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Do not watch Food Wars without headphones. Reach is trying so hard to be tolerant right now. You can see the pain in his face. I know what you're talking about, man. Just keep quiet there.
Talking too much anime.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's not it, RJ. I saw a fly.
Yeah.
It was
I
him
cannot
again.
stand Netflix dubs. I have the same problem. It's such a letdown.
It's very annoying. It is so annoying. Okay, I understand, yes, you need to have movies that are different languages, but please don't send them my way. I don't want to watch them. Filter that crap out. I signed up for an English-speaking thing, and I don't like to watch subtitles when I'm sitting back and I just want to listen and enjoy. When I'm busy trying to eat and then read the sub, you can't eat and read subtitles at the same time. Come on, man. I'm ranting. I'm so sorry. Beer Commander says, doing well, I've been super busy at work, no worries, I'm still here, excited for the new place. We're excited as well. We're so excited. It's a Saturday, by the way, and
So So Razan Setsu no Hamaniyome, my bride is a mermaid. You remind me of something. You have to watch the series called The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Now that is the series that I laughed pretty hard on. Like that was like so funny for me to watch. It's an anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. That's what you need to watch.
And now Reach is offending movies of foreign language. You know, you're gonna get me flipping sued and all sorts of things now. Louder for those at the back, Mr. Rich. What did we talk about? Wasn't I loud enough? Do I need to be louder?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ooh, I loved that series, RJ. Yes. I watched it with my sister. It was very good. I was like, another episode, please play another one. It was so funny. That's a good one to watch.
Buffalo, thank you for your good comment, man. He says you guys are great. Thank you, Buffalo. Appreciate that. Means a lot. I was worried, but RJ is clearly a classy lady. Should hear her snore. She blames me for snoring, but she's the one who snores.
Or it's the fact that I watched the type of series, or I don't know. Look, I'm very particular about like watching anime.
RJ's very independent, like super independent. She doesn't need a guy in her life. She honestly does not. Today when we're moving boxes, she grabs the heaviest box and she's carrying it. No questions. No, I asked her for help. Just carrying it. She's very independent when it comes
I
down
had
to
to
her
carry
own
that heavy box up the staircase.
Yeah.
Your heavy box full of computer stuff.
thing. Yeah. I offered some help. I was like, no, I got this. Didn't even moan, ache, cry, nothing. She carried that box. Very independent lady. Doesn't need any man help. So you simps on her Patreon, you can try as hard as you like. Damn feet pics.
You know, I might as well get my toes done this weekend.
Oh no, here we go
We'll see
again.
how it goes.
Here we go with the feet pics.
It needs to be done. It's so hideous.
Yeah, the patrons are getting lower now. You gotta up the Patreons now. You gotta maybe for, you know what, every toe can be a higher tier Patreon. So if you are a $1 Patreon, you get 1 toe. If you're a $2 Patreon, you get 2 toes. If you're a $3 Patreon, you get 3
Oh
toes.
gosh.
And so it goes.
Audrey's an Afrikaans girl. She lifts heavy things. Yeah.
She's
I'm
a strong
very
woman.
independent.
One of the needs to wear the pants in the family. No. Sorry, it doesn't go that far.
Actually, me and Miss Ridge wear both pants. Fits the same.
I wear a belt on mine though. Just
The decision making has been split.
between me and Oda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very we're not like there's no authority. You know, like I know like some families, my dad was the authority of the house. You know?
Your dad is most likely the alpha of everything in that house.
Yes, my
He
dad
was
has
the alpha.
always been like that, and my mom was never like that. I'm not saying in a bad way. He wasn't like aggressive or anything. No, not like that. He was just he had the rules. You know, he had the smacks. You know, you get a naughty, you get the smack from the home.
And the final say
had the
and
final
what
say,
goes
yeah.
wrong and you know.
Yeah, so that was my dad. You know, he was very strong, but he never abused me. He never abused me or my mom or nothing like that.
You know, your dad may look big, but he's actually got a soft heart.
He does, yeah.
He's such a softie.
Does, yeah. RJ's Only Toes website. Yeah, we all need that in our lives. She's asserting her dominance, yeah. Get out the way. I got this box.
I think I'm the only one who actually blocked the most, walking up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, I think I carried like 5-6 boxes, and then 2 more from the kitchen cupboards.
I was
The
dusting.
carpet. He was dusting and cleaning. I was just bringing out the stuff.
I was just dusting. I had other things that I had to do, okay? I was doing those. Right.
I would fit well in an Aussie girl.
Your dad
I'm
is
not sure.
the
I'm not really that sure.
rain stops here kind of guy. Yeah.
The rand. Oh, the rand.
The rain
Oh, the
stops
buck
here.
stops. Yeah. The
Yeah.
buck stop. Yeah.
You know, he's very much like that, yeah.
In our house, my dad laid down the law.
After
checking with my mom, of course.
You know.
Good one.
Yeah, my dad's always been very strong. You know, obviously, like he looks it and he acts it, but you know, he is kind of soft in some ways. But he'll never show it. But he's always been the stronger type. You know, he's the type of person you look up to. You know, and I'm happy to have a father like that. I wouldn't have it nonetheless. And he's done a lot. You know, and he you know, a lot of people they don't do much, but he's been to the army. He's fought people. He's done that. He's a ranger now, game ranger. So yeah, he's done a lot. So he's got a lot of experience, which is good. A lot of things. I mean, my house that I used to like stay practically in a mansion at one point until my mom and dad they got separate. They had to obviously split that and sell it. But yeah, he built everything in that house, and geez, I wish I had that house still. Had a nice big pool, everything.
My mom and dad, let's say, lived the opposite life of what Mr. Reach did.
Home all the time and did nothing.
No.
What is it?
No.
What?
No.
I thought that was what you were going to say.
No. You lived in what's called a mansion. My parents live in a very
Practically.
poor house.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
parents are separated. My parents are still together. My dad used to work. My mom stayed at home being a housewife for me and my sister.
Okay.
My dad's not working anymore. They're basically now staying in a house, still poor to this day. Here I'm living here like a
So
queen.
RJ, so now what you can do, now that you just admitted it to everybody, so instead of getting your toes done, you can help them. I'm just messing.
My bank account is empty. How am I supposed to help my dad? I'm already helping my dad getting his pension paperwork done, getting his computer up and running thanks to Mr. Rich's old computer parts. Thank you so much. He is super happy. Getting my dad's anime sorted because he started watching Sword Art Online and My Hero Academia and stuff like that. He's now currently playing Transport Tycoon because Tiberian Sun stopped working on his computer. What else? So,
You must be really happy, I'm not gonna lie.
he's happy. He is super happy right now.
That's good. And that, Mr. Reach, is why I'm buying out my siblings. I don't want that house to be demolished or sold by a stranger. You know what? I'm exactly the same. I've had family houses and houses that were in the family, and I was like, please don't sell that house. Please give it to me. Just please give it to me. No, they've sold it. You know how many memories that house has, and that wasn't mine. It was my grandparents' house. But we used to go there for barbecue, braai every day. We used to
You
swim.
mean the one there that I met? That house?
Yes, it had a. It was
yeah.
kind of nice. You know, it had lots of
I miss that
memories.
house.
I didn't want them to sell it. You know, I wanted to keep it for memories. You know that. Yeah, but it was sold. So sad, actually. I can't do that. I mean, all those memories, you just sell it away and just move on. I suppose you have to at some point.
I grew up poor, still sorts is, my mind is still in that poor state of moment. I still think about my parents and how they must struggle now with money and stuff like that. Over here where I stay, I still have that poor mindset. I'm not used to spending like X amounts of money. Like Mr. Rich bought a house. It's not a very common thing in our family to do that. Mr. Rich buying groceries, the food that we eat. I'm not saying we are buying expensive, but what we spending right now compared to what I used to spend as a family at my family place, it's day and night. I'm still not used to it. So growing up poor for me was fun. It taught me a lot of things actually on what to buy and what not to buy. How expensive the food grew, and okay, you have to buy this, and no, don't buy this, but this is the cheaper option, but the better option. This is how much the meat is right now. Don't buy that, buy something else that is less but better. So I'm actually happy that I grew up in
RJ,
that
it's
situation.
better to
Yes.
start where you started than to start high and then get hit low. Because what happens is a lot of people, they start in they're very wealthy and stuff, and it's like great and all, and it's fine, but when they get hit hard and really hard. So if RJ gets hit with something like that and similar, if ever she was rich one day, she will know how it feels, and she'll know how other people feel as well, which is a very important thing. So that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You make it sound like a bad thing. It's a really good thing because you've learned that stuff. It's very good, RJ.
Yeah.
Don't ever think it's bad.
Dante says, good night, I need to go, night. Okay, I'll take over for the moderation stuff, it's fine. You can go.
Bye-bye,
Good night.
Dante. It was good to have you here tonight. Have a good night.
Good night, we can moderate from here.
Flagirl's still here as well. She's still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, I'd never be worried about that, RJ. I understand your point, Reach, and RJ, but I have a little nostalgia for my family home. Had a happy childhood, so nothing like that. Just different between people, I guess.
I grew up.
Yes,
coming
okay, I
home,
see.
I grew up coming home from school, coffee, did homework, bath, and then and bath before 5 o'clock, and then there's Dragon Ball Z on SABC2, and stay tuned for Dragon Ball Z, and then that's coffee right there at 5 o'clock, and then it's my mom's soapies running at the same time. She's watching in a different room. And then it's dinner time while my mom's cooking dinner. She was watching Days of Our Lives. And then it's Yamdalan.
The Days of Our Lives. Oh my
And
goodness.
then it's like family time and then back to bed. That was my routine. I had a constant routine like that.
Yeah, so Ivan, it's different for everybody, I guess. You know, I mean, I can imagine a lot of people out there who hate their family home because they had bad experiences, which is fine. You know, get rid of the house and move on and create new ones. But for me, I could have kept on to that. You know, could have remembered it, had good memories. Human doesn't need plenty for living. No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. But for me, I'm the type of person who has lots of plans. You know, I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, and not because of money, not because of fame, not because of any of that stuff. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I just have the need to do it. I just want to do it. It's just something I want to do. So you obviously need money to do those things. So it's kind of where I'm heading, I guess.
Yeah. Past episode at Arja, Akira Toriyama. Awesome. Akira is an awesome anime movie. I know Akira Toriyama
Hello
made
guys.
Dragon
Hello.
Ball Z. Hello. But I'm not sure about that. I'm just gonna check that out. But he made awesome series though. I believe Dragon Ball Super, which is the next season after episode 131, is going to be released next year, which
Okay.
I'm super happy.
That's good, yeah.
Can't wait for this new stuff to be released now.
It's gonna be
super
nice.
happy about that. Yeah. And you start binge watching it again.
Let's get clacking. Here's a short name for you. My parents still live in our childhood home, but they are now low-key hoarders, so I dread the house being left to me to sort out all that stuff. Yeah.
You know what? I feel the same way because they're also low-key hoarders. They are.
Your parents are quite hoarders, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
I feel like, Dad, you don't need this or this or this or this or this. They're practically living on the bed, the cupboard, and the kitchen appliances and the food and the clothes. That's it. Everything else they need to throw away. Please,
But
you're not using it. I'm like, are you using it?
But
no.
But RJ,
Chuck it out.
RJ, it comes down to the same mindset, though. You said they.
Kind of sad.
No, you said that they don't have lots of money and all this and stuff. The reason why they keep that stuff is because they might need it, because they don't have money to replace the things that they might need it for.
At what point are they going to be using it?
They don't know, but they keep it because they don't have money to just go out and get it again. That's why they keep it.
They got an abundance of couches. Throw old stuff out. They got an
It's
abundance
just that
of
mindset that
stickware.
I
Throw
think
them
is
out.
still there, you know.
They got abundance of coffee cups and teaspoons. They drink so much coffee in that house, they don't bother putting out the same cup over them. Pull out new cup.
They're keeping it, RJ. Stop bullying them.
That's the truth. There's like an average 20 cups in that in a room where it's like full of cups and glasses and cutlery and stuff like that. And they pull out a clean cup every time. And their dishes is like piling up.
You're telling the world this shame, man.
Akira is a cult classic. I'll have to go check that out.
Not questioning it, just pointing out it's interesting how people value things so differently. Personally, I've moved maybe every 2 years since I moved home closer to friends at work. Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking any different of you not questioning it. I was just replying. Yeah. Let's see. My mom picks up stuff like screws and stuff because we all grew up very poor, and her dad told her, "You'll know when you need it."
Yeah, been there, done that, got the jacket.
And when you throw it away, how much you bet you're gonna need it?
Yeah.
Totally agree, Mr. Reach. Or with Reach, mindset doesn't care about reality. It's based on experience and previous events. Yes. So it's like, I kid you not. Like if I've got 2 keyboards, I've had 2 keyboards for 10 years. I'm like, what's the point of keeping this keyboard? Nothing's ever happened to this keyboard. I'm going to chuck the other one away. A week later, this keyboard will break. It's just how it works. It's how it happens. So don't throw things away. But yeah, you gotta set some boundary. You can't just keep everything. Have you seen those TV shows, The Hoarders?
I've seen it.
Woo!
It's
That can't be
sad.
real. Is that real? That looks real. That looks
It's
real.
sad, actually.
That doesn't look as bad as those reality TV shows. That looks real. That looks so bad.
Oh. I've got a question for the South Africans who actually grew up in retro consoles back in the old 2000s. And I'm so glad I got this box. Do you guys remember these? There you go. The Telegame Station. I'm so glad I got this in a boxed edition.
Telegame Station.
To the Americans and the UK, it's a family. It's actually a family clone or cloned 8-bit console of Nintendo games. That's what we grew up with, and I'm still glad I got it.
Having
got it actually
2
from
keyboards
the
is fine. Having 100 keyboards is a lot. Yeah, I just use it as like a reference. But I always, like for my way of doing things, I always keep my main mouse for my computer and a spare mouse. I always keep my main keyboard and a spare keyboard. Things like that I always keep spare because I know sometimes they do pack up in bad times and you can't just go buy one quickly. So I do keep a set of spares for those specific things so I can use my PC a little bit easier. And I've got 2 screens, so if one does break, I got the one for temporary.
Yeah. Let's Get Clacking. Oh my gosh, I had one of those. Yeah, and then I had the tower system as well, which is the educational game 2000. I had the tower thing as well. Someone said, Ness, that is retro, where you have to blow the cartridges to make them work. I still have the games. The problem is that I just wish I could showcase them better. But it's all boxed away. It's literally all boxed away. I wish I could play with them. I wish I could use them. It's currently boxed away, packed away. No TV for them to play on. And then Mr. Rich was like, you got all these consoles, but you don't play them. I'm like, because they're all packed away. And I don't feel like taking them out of a box and unbox them and play them and pack them. And pack them back after one day.
That's mainly because we don't have our own house.
Yes.
Because you can see where in RJ's camera there at her right hand side. Well, it's if you're looking at it, it's her right hand side, it's her left hand side. Down below, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
That's
the stuff
my
gets
left-hand side.
all the stuff that all gets shoved underneath there because there's nowhere to put it, and we don't want to put shelves up because it's a rented place. Obviously, we're gonna move, so yeah.
A NES clone system? Yes. First game station was not. Sorry, I'm that old. Flip Flop, thank you.
Thank you so much for the donation, Flip Flop. That's amazing.
And guys, I'm going to be streaming my collection as well. RJ, you're saying RJ needs a retro room. I'm getting one. It's in the cards. My room, my very own office is going to be a retro room. Guaranteed.
Thank you so much for the donations, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry.
I'm probably going to be streaming my collection, everything that I have, and I'm probably going to do like a collab with it as well. What console is this, and my experience, and all of the games that I have stacked, the PlayStation, the Nintendo Wii, the Wii U, the Wii consoles that I have, the Drum Hero, the Guitar Hero, the Sega. Don't get me on that collection.
But you can see, like,
yeah,
in my cupboard, right, at the back of me, it's empty now because, well, most of it's empty. Can't really see much. But I have gone ahead and emptied it out. There's a couple of things I need to take still that's in there. But all my wires and spare stuff gets put in there.
Make the wall 8-bit colors. Aldo, hello. Great to see you. what I'm going to do with the 8 bits, right, is I'm going to be buying iron beads. Those arts and craft beads, right? Those are that you put them in little holes, like they got little holes, and you make a picture out of it, and you iron it together. I'm going to be making like 8-bit art out of it, like little Super Mario or little mushroom or a Goomba or the Zelda sword. I want to be making those out of those beads, and I want to paste them on the walls as well. That's going to be good to do. I've got tons of ideas on decorating my own room. I've got poster boards here full of Nintendo that I got from the Nintendo merch store that I want to put on the walls. Like, I've got so much that I want to do.
I've got lots of ideas myself.
Yeah, and now we can actually do it.
Thanks to all your guys' support, of course.
Yeah. I need to make coffee. I have some roamery cream cookies that needs coffee.
I like those. I like those. I like roamery.
I miss them. I think
You
I'm
love the
gonna buy
hat.
them
Yes, the
again.
hat's cool. The hat is actually from Australia.
The hats.
Yes. The hats. I was putting the hat on. It's from Australia. High Country Legends. Australian Outback. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a good hat from Australia, and it's got an SA thing on the side. Yeah, I'll show you guys now. But I don't know if you guys can actually see that. I don't know if you can see it. It might be actually up to down. I'm not sure. No idea. But you can see on the side, it's got the SA. I think it's SA Army, actually. Old stuff. Not new stuff. I don't even know. But yeah. My grand's actually in Australia now. She's coming back in 2 days. She was in the Gold Coast visiting my cousin. So she should be back soon. She comes back with a whole lot of goodies. She came back with a... I think I still got it somewhere. I just got to find... Oh, no, did I get it? No. So I've also got... I've shown this before, I think. I've got an Australian watch. Not a watch. How did I get a watch?
A wallet.
A wallet, yes. So this is brand new. You can still smell how brand new it is. I haven't used it. So I'm just keeping it, so I might use it one time. You just got the Australian thing there as well. So it's kind of nice that I get all these goodies when she comes back. It's nice to get things from those countries, I guess.
I'm actually getting a necklace back.
Yeah, she's getting a necklace. It's nice.
For my birthday.
Yeah. It's nice to have all this.
Licorice, eeny, meeny, miny, mouse. They look like little pulls. Like, pulls.
Yeah, they do. Salvation Army. Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure what it is. I think
Where'd you
are
get
right.
Twizzlers? No, it's licorice. Pulls.
It's hard to use a wallet with those digital dollars you're making. I know. You know what? I do not carry cash on me. It's actually kind of a problem. I don't like to carry cash on me because you have a higher chance of getting robbed here in South Africa. So it's best just to carry nothing. Carry your bank card with you, because if you get robbed, to take your bank card, you can deactivate the bank card practically straight away. So it's not a problem. Because
So you guys, yeah?
if they take your bank card and you wait long enough, they can take your money at your bank. I don't know how they do it, but they can. So as soon as you get robbed and they take your bank card, you go straight to the bank and you deactivate your card straight away, because then they can get through it. So
You guys been looking for a pet?
A pet? What? Me? No? Us? I can't afford that, guys. We can't afford that, eh?
Maybe in the future.
No, we can't afford that. Not right now. Because, guys, if we get a pet, we got to buy a fence for our estate here where we stay. And a fence is very expensive. And as well as we get a pet, we have to get the pet its vaccines. You cannot own a pet where we stay without it needs to be fully vaccinated of all its vaccines. And you need a fence. So you got to do all that first to actually have a pet here. And then it comes, you got to feed the pet every day, and it's very expensive.
How widespread is bank card payments in SA, or most people use cash in stores?
It's very mixed.
Sure.
It's very mixed.
Very mixed.
Very mixed. At least in my experience.
To me, I don't carry cash at all.
Yeah.
Unless it's small pocket change, like R1, R2, then I'll put it away.
Like $1.
But I don't carry any cash at all. It's either a swipe or a tap with a bank card.
A lot of the older folk, like my father, he doesn't like to use his bank card. He carries cash wherever he goes. And it's fine for him because he's strong and he's big and no one robs him. So it's fine with him. But, I'd rather not. So he carries cash. SA on the hat, Salvation Army. Yes, I did mention that, yeah. I did mention your comment from the previous just now. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. You said it is.
Fast Epper says, at Rich Gaming, I don't have a logo next to my name. What are you talking about? Similar to Flip Flop?
Fast Stepper, are you a YouTube member? If you are a Patreon, that doesn't count for YouTube membership. YouTube membership is completely different, which is silly. I can't change it. It's not me that does it. So if you are asking what's accepted in South Africa in terms of card and cash, sorry, I know, let's get clanking us just reply to you on that. They accept both, so you get to choose most places. But if you're going out to like let's just say if it's a tourist resort, then they'll have card. You'll be fine. But a lot of those tourist places, like far away in the bundas, in the bush, you're best to carry cash with you because there are some side shops that do not have cards and you got to use your cash. So probably best to carry cash. Dread, hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. How's things?
Hello.
Fast Stepper says Patreon member. Yeah, so it won't show up on YouTube. YouTube membership is a completely different thing, which Flip Flop has. Oh, guys, and about that working bench where you're going to get... What? Where are you going to put it in that new home? I don't know. What bench?
Bench.
I think he's talking about Undead Legacy. Working bench? I don't know. Aldo said it.
About that working bench.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Makes sense. Card payments cost money for the stores, I guess. Yes, so they do, yeah. They do. But, I mean, if I go to the mall now, so if I wanted to go to the mall, every shop in that mall will accept cash and card. Definitely. Guys, we are 4 more likes away from reaching 100 likes on the stream. That's great. That's freaking awesome. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Here's a question for you guys. Have you been enjoying the stream? He means the 7 Days to Die workbench, I think. Yeah, I think so, yeah. The Undead Legacy one, yeah. I don't know, we'll find a place. I think what we'll do, Aldo, we will throw RJ outside and we'll put the working bench in RJ's gaming room.
My gosh.
Yeah, RJ.
No.
No, that was me, I'm sorry.
I'm starting to hate Facebook even more. Because there's some things on Facebook that is very, like, PG-18.
Really?
But not to the point where it's very extensive. Like animals, like animals mating in the background. Like, it's everywhere now on Facebook to the point where it's made available to watch, even to the public eye and to the smaller kids.
I don't think that's offensive too much. I know Twitter's full of...
It's been shown very, very extensively on Facebook and YouTube.
No, okay, I get it. Facebook's very picky with its rules, though. They get rid
and
of
I've reported it, and they said no, it's not against their rules.
7 Days That I Joke, your new home, and why 7 Days That I Working Bench. Yeah. No, we'll find... I think RJ's room would be perfect for that. Yeah, Yvonne, RJ, what kind of videos are you watching on Facebook? I'm losing my voice, it's talking so much.
Oh, it comes up in my random feed.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Most videos that I watch on Facebook are trains.
But Facebook uses cookies, RJ. which means cookies track your oh,
Oh, what? My history.
your history. So that's how they picked it up. Ha!
The only videos that I watch on Facebook is basically what everyone else has posted on my family or friends or trains.
Can I ask
Yeah,
if
ask.
you and RJ
That's it.
are married or just a couple? We are just a couple. We are not married.
For now.
For now. For now. I'm loving this stream. Fast I'm glad you're loving it. It's nice. It was a joke about the real new home, whether we're gonna put the 7 days a day bench in there. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, although I understand. I know it's a joke. Don't worry. Facebook is weird. Yeah, I don't like Facebook, so don't even get me started with that. I do prefer Twitter. It is better. It would have been okay. I don't know what you guys think about Elon Musk buying Twitter when it was a thing. It's not a thing anymore, apparently. But I think it would have probably been even better if he bought it. But you know, that'll go into political things again.
Gosh, I've been said, will that be coming as a Patreon feature or just browsing history? Are you serious?
Good luck. You're not finding anything there.
Our browsing history.
It's perfectly clean there.
How do
Trust
you
me,
know?
I know.
Because you checked.
I did no such thing, RJ. I don't do such a thing like that. Doesn't sound like me. It doesn't sound like me. Facebook is like YouTube. You watch one video and you get curious about and spam me with it. Yeah, YouTube is a lot like that. I get stuck in loops with YouTube, right? So if I play a song, I like the song, I want to listen to it 5 to 6 times, and that'll be within the course of 3, 4, 5 days. There will be like
Starts to get recommended now, and you're
new
actually.
song. So I would like 20 songs that I like quite a bit, and I'll listen to it through the week. But then I get tired of it. But then I get stuck in a loop that I can't get out of, that I keep going around with these same songs that I'm kind of over them now because, well, I'm stuck in a loop. And I don't really have the brain power to think of new songs. So I would just let it... I want it to go somewhere else, you know, but...
Oh gosh, I don't know, man. Her face looked pretty worried. They're coming up to $100 level when. That is true. I got $94 on my Patreon.
I use AdBlock Plus and don't get any ads on PC. Yeah, no, but we're talking about recommendations. It's not about ads. It's about recommendations. The cookies.
The cookies.
Yeah, they track you what you like, and then they just filter that through you. It's not ads. And how dare you use ad blocker on my channel? How dare you? My revenue is going away. I'm just joking. It's okay.
You know what? I use ad blocker on my YouTube. Oh, no, sorry, not YouTube. On all the stuff. If I watch my series on a certain website, I have to use ad blocker because I hate those ads. The South African broadcasting ads on View. Hate that. What else? Those annoying pop-ups. Hate them.
Yeah. I turn off almost all cross-site cookies. Yeah, but they find a way, don't they?
Bluff finds a
Not
way.
with AdBlock. No. Recommendations are not ads. It's not going to... even if you've got ad blocker, you're still going to get recommended the same things. It's a recommendation thing. It's not an ad. There's no ads involved. It just recommends you the thing over and over and over. It's a recommendation thing. It's the algorithm of YouTube. You can't stop that. I mean, even if you don't have an account with YouTube and you watch certain videos, it still figures you out. It still figures you out. Like my father, he never had an account on YouTube, and he just watches videos, and then it's figured out exactly what he likes without even having an account. He doesn't. He's got ad blocker, of course, but it just figures it out.
I use Brave, and it automatically blocks ads because I always get South African ads for washing powder and crap that I want to see.
Yes, so South African ads are the worst. They are absolutely crap. They mean nothing to me. They don't help me in any way. It's just useless ads, honestly. They horrible.
I watched a South African ad that wasn't even an ad. It was just someone talking in a different language as an ad. Damn YouTube. Well, you know. Quite annoying.
Yeah.
My mouth is so blue. I need to stop eating these sweets now.
Coffee and cookies are going to save the world. I'm calling it. Aldo, I hope so.
You know what? I feel like making myself a cup of coffee right now.
Don't forget about me.
Oh, actually, from my research, ad blocker doesn't affect the ad revenue on the videos as long as you have ads available on your videos.
No, not entirely. You must remember, I don't make money from someone who's got ad blocker because he doesn't see the ads. But remember, not everyone has ad blocker. You'll be surprised. Not everyone actually has ad blocker, especially on cell phones. So when they're watching my video, the thing won't. As a show. I wonder what NordVPN and Raid Shadow Legends will start sponsoring you, Reach. Actually, I without even getting a sponsorship, I actually like NordVPN. I think NordVPN was pretty good. When we used it, was very good.
NordVPN was actually pretty decent.
It was very good. It worked really well for us. Yeah, I like NordVPN. I wouldn't mind getting a sponsorship because I actually like their service. I've used them. It worked well. The cancellation was quick as well when we cancelled it. Because I didn't use it all the time. I used it for Netflix. You see, in South Africa, we don't get the same amount of movies in America does. So then I just changed my VPN to America to watch Netflix. American Netflix, which is better. So much better.
Jacob's Crooning Gold my coffee. I prefer Jacob's Crooning and Nescafe Gold. Whichever has a refill pack that is cheap enough to buy.
Yeah, so on YouTube as well, I make money per 1,000 views. Even if you don't watch an ad. So 1,000 views is like $1 or something stupid. So every 1,000 views, I will make $1 no matter what. Anything in between that, if someone clicks on an ad or watches the ad or does that, legitly, then the money will be made between that. So yeah, that's how that works. But if you've got ad blocker, you don't see the ad, you don't make money. Exactly what Let's Get Clanking is saying. Exactly. If you've got YouTube Premium, that's also good because content creators actually make money off YouTube Premium. So if you are a YouTube Premium user and then you go watch my YouTube channels, I actually make a % off you by watching me. So that's a nicer way.
Normal Jacobs and Gold is the same price, yes, but Nescafe Gold and Jacobs Gold is not the same price. The bottle of Nescafe Gold is like 120 Rand compared to Jacobs Crooning, which is like 100 Rand. That is expensive.
It is, yeah. Good night. Good luck with the move. Great company tonight. Love the vlog. I'm glad you enjoyed the vlog. It was nice having you here, Cooper. I will see you next time. We'll be doing gaming this week. Don't worry, guys. We just wanted to relax with you guys tonight, just chat and see how you guys were doing, and we wanted to give you some exciting news about our move. We're really excited, and I'm also kind of nervous because, we're moving into an era where now it's more serious than it was before. Where prior to this, we were renting from somebody, which wasn't the bank, and if there was a problem, you could talk it. You can talk your way out of it, kind of thing. But now, there's no turning back for 20 years. There's no turning back for 20 years. I don't even know where my YouTube channel is going to be in 20 years. So, yeah, it's freaking scary. Because I'm totally working on my YouTube channel revenue here. It can fall down tomorrow, and then I am doomed. It's flippin' scary. I've been stressed this last couple of weeks, and I've been very into my numbers. I'm looking at the donations, and I'm looking at the revenue made. I'm like, I'm scared because obviously it's
ventilator.
It's not entirely. It was just an expression, but. I'm looking at numbers closely now. Obviously, I will because it's only human to worry about that type of stuff. But deep down, I also know that there's a lot of very, very good supporters on this channel. And if anything did have to happen, they would be here for me. At least I hope so. So I just got to keep doing. We got to keep doing what we do. Just make our videos. Hopefully, people sign up to Patreon at some point because it does help. Patreon is about the best thing ever. And the revenue's down, but it's fine. You know, we're gonna keep pushing. There's no giving up here. And I try my best not to like force people to become patrons and make donations and stuff. So it's difficult to mention it and all that, but I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from here. You know, gotta talk to you guys about that type of stuff.
You should be putting up shelves instead of cabinets. The crown molding along the ceiling will make the cabinet installs expensive.
Cabinet? What are we talking about for kitchen?
I think so.
No. No, it won't be. They don't mold like that here. No. So for the kitchen, it will be definitely cabinets. You don't want to, as a kitchen, you don't want to show people what you've got in your kitchen. You must keep everything away inside because it looks untidy. It's not nice. So having shelves, I don't like it at all. It's not nice. It just doesn't look nice. But everywhere else, we're going to put shelves. Like, I think RJ's room, she's going to put some shelves up. She wants to put some shelves up. So that's going to be good. I'm going to put some shelves up in my room. I'll put some ornaments on there, some games I like, you know. I enjoy streams like this. I don't really get to go out anymore, and I don't see people. It's like the closest I get to seeing people. That's okay. I'm like that as well. I don't really get to go anywhere. Earnings for the creator is also higher through Patreon than it is for YouTube. They take a lower percent. Most definitely, yes. Obviously, you would know. But yeah, so Patreon is excellent. There's been a couple of complaints about Patreon specifically. Everyone's like, no, don't use Patreon, and they don't like their policies and stuff like that. You know, someone's gone and looked up their policies, and they're like, no, they don't like this. I've never had a problem with Patreon. It works just fine for me. They don't take massive amounts of a cut, and I'm happy with them. Why must I hate them if they're working fine for me? They don't steal, they don't rob me. I get pretty much exactly what they tell me I'm going to get. What do they take, RJ? Like $1 or $2?
Depends, actually.
Depends how much it is, but... And PayPal's best. Yeah, PayPal's also really nice because it doesn't go through Patreon. So PayPal is pretty much direct. But then again, Patreon is also just as good. That takes like $1. I mean, it's not that much more, I don't think. But PayPal is very, very controversial. Right? A lot of people don't like PayPal, but it's the same thing. I don't know. There's lots of stories about PayPal I'm not sure about.
I'm currently waiting for the PayPal money to come through. All of it.
Yeah, we're waiting for that.
Start ordering.
We're waiting for all those donations you guys did for us for the housewarming. A lot of the Patreons and stuff sent us money for housewarming stuff. We had a little list on Patreon, and patrons bought us a couch. What else was it? Shelves, green screen for me, a whole lot of things for the new house. That's great.
Oven mittens. Just a lot of stuff. So I'm waiting for that currently, and then I could just pay it out.
Patreon's also Elon Musk's baby. Patreon? No. Sorry, PayPal. Yes. So Elon Musk did own PayPal. He doesn't own PayPal anymore. But yeah, in fact, Elon Musk invented PayPal, basically. But he sold it. So it's not his anymore. I also watched an interview on Colin and Samir's show with the Patreon CEO. Wow, it was an awesome podcast. Was it? I don't really watch those things, so I wouldn't really know. I hope it was good, though. I don't really know the Patreon CEO. I don't know that stuff. All I know is that the product works for me, so I'm going to keep using it, you know? That's how I work. Everyone goes into very, very detailed analysis of a company. It's like, just use it. If it works, it works. I mean, really, that's how it works in South Africa. Whatever works, you're going to use.
Archer, have you found a kitten for your new house? No. Look, if I wanted a new kitten, I would have stolen a cat from my dad's place. But they are
Aaron.
so, like, I don't think I'll be able to get a cat here anytime soon.
Yeah, Aaron, we need to wait a bit. you know, because it's going to cost us money to do that, you know. We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to get the vaccines for the cats. You know, you got to get all that stuff, and it's very expensive. And then you just got to feed the cat every month for the rest of your life, basically. So we're waiting, and just let her buy a house first, and then we can see where we stand from there. After like 2-3 months, 3 months, maybe 4, maybe 5, just to see where we're at before we start spending any more money, because I'm stressed. That's all I can say. But I'm also excited. I'm excited and stressed. It is what it is. Patreon, the CEO, is such a humble guy and had an awesome origin story. It was lovely to watch. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. That's nice. Want to read that, RJ?
Hey? What? Which one?
From Razan.
Oh, that's what? That's the bottom one.
Yeah.
That's the one I think about YouTube. I never understood. Your creators make you money, but you guard for your weights and make life difficult for them. That is just bad business.
I don't know. I do not know what YouTube does or what they do or why they do it. Like I said again, everyone is so quick and big to judge everybody else, but they don't know. You know, like again, YouTube the same thing. YouTube's always been very controversial. Like, oh, YouTube does this, YouTube does this, YouTube does that. What do you actually know? What do we actually know about it? From listening from other creators and listening from other people, but what do we actually know? You know, it's like the facts. What are the facts? You can't really know, especially on the internet. I think that YouTube does take a lot, but then again, I don't know what they would give me if they didn't take a percent, because they don't show that anymore. So I'm not sure. YouTube's been also good to me, I guess. I don't know. People take advantage of the platform and exploit it. Yeah, there's been quite a few exploits. Currently there's a bot crisis going on my chats.
Don't mention it, otherwise it will come.
Yeah, they'll pop up. Yeah, they're going nuts, and that's not... Apparently YouTube's talking with Linus Tech Tips. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if they can find a solution to fix the bots, because they're very painful. But yeah, guys, we've got 105 likes. Wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been here. So it's been fun tonight. We can know for sure that YouTube will do that. YouTube management thinks it's best for the company.
Also true. Let's get clacking when people copy videos of other creators and spamming ads on it.
Yeah, that does happen a lot.
We've actually got a YouTuber who copied one of our... What was it? One of our shorts? And claimed it as their own.
Yes.
That actually happened as well.
Yeah, not so long ago, guys, like 2 weeks ago, someone took one of my videos and uploaded it to YouTube to make money off it. But as soon as he did that, YouTube told me. YouTube said, hey, there's a guy that just posted your video. What do you want to do about it? Yeah. And obviously I took it down. Because it wasn't, he never asked permission. If he put it in his description that this video came originally created and made by Mr. Reach, I would have been, okay, that's fine. He can do that. But he never did that. You can clearly see what he was trying to do. Got rid of it. YouTube sent him a copyright thing. And if he didn't delete it within 30 days, his channel will get a copyright struck. He deleted that thing as quickly as it came up.
Yeah, and then the video also, like, there were some parts of the video that was muted.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That immediate showed that there was a copyright claim on that sound.
Yeah, not the sound, though, because YouTube, they kind of imagery, I don't know what they do, but they can see if you take someone else's, I think it's the encode, whatever. But my shorts and my videos have music in them. Like, for instance, this music that's playing right now, right in the background, this music here, okay? This stuff is copyrighted. You cannot use this music if you were a creator. You have to go to epidemicsound.com and sign up monthly to them in order to use their music. So that's also like a pretty good a block for some people. So
Does the new place comes with curtains? No.
No.
Place is built brand new, so we will have to install our own curtain rails.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at it tomorrow morning. We have someone coming in tomorrow morning to give us a quote on those curtains.
Yeah, he's gonna give us a price. Yeah, no, we got curtains. Of course, we got curtains. We just need to get the curtain rails up. And yeah, that's all we need. So we're gonna get that done. There's like Aja was saying, there's a guy coming around tomorrow. He's like a handyman. What do you ever call him?
It's a handyman.
Handyman, yes. So he does everything. So he's gonna give us a quote for the cupboards. He's gonna give us a quote for the curtain railings, and then other things like TV mounts and a few other things that I want to do will be personally done by me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
For home, it's just a piece of wood being mounted on the wall.
Yeah, easy.
Can be done easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
I don't have a...
Yes, we do seem a bit sleepy. I'm very sleepy right
Yeah,
now.
we're probably going to go soon, guys. It's been fun tonight. We've streamed...
Well, 3.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
We streamed from 9:30.
Well, it says, yeah, 2:35 that we've been streaming for.
Can't be, because we've been streaming from 9:30. It's now midnight. So,
I don't know, that's what it says on my time, yeah.
10, 11...
That's what it says on my time.
10, 11, 12, 12 and a half.
The handyman reach. No, you're not getting a pay. Okay, you may be a patron of that. I don't know. Mr. Reach, you could try making your own music and get money from other people copyrights through. I can't make music to save my life. I wouldn't even try. I don't know how to make music, so I wouldn't know.
It says started streaming 2 hours ago, but we've actually streamed at 9:30.
I don't know. It just says I've been streaming for 23604. That's how long it says here. But yeah, guys, we made 107 likes tonight.
And 8.
£5 of donations from you guys
And 30 on PayPal.
And 30 on PayPal. So that's
Thank you, Eric.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you for your donations. I really appreciate it. It's good to have you here. It was a lot of fun tonight. I really enjoyed this. We need to do this more. I think we do it a fair amount. I think we don't need to do any more than we are doing it. I think it's a good amount. I don't want to overdo this because it's supposed to be special to talk to you guys. So there will be a drinking stream. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, if we can meet our quota this month of revenue on the channel, then we won't do the drinking stream now. We'll do it beginning of next month. But we might not meet our quota for this month on YouTube, so we might need to do that drinking stream in order to reach that quota. There's a certain quota that I like to reach in order where I feel safe for the month. So yeah, we might not be there just yet. I mean, we are coming up to the last 2 weeks and we're not even nearly close to our quota, which is kind of scary, but it's fine. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. It's good chatting, and I'll check you guys next time.
Let's get clacking says lekker slaap julle. Lekker diddies.
Bye-bye.
And sleep well, and we'll see you guys, or we'll check you guys tomorrow on Discord.
Yes, definitely. Bye, everybody.
All right. Okay, bye-bye, Ryan.